launch this baby.
And we are beginning. Hello and welcome to yet another Abandoned Room. It's a triumphant return. I forget what number this says. We're like 22, I think.
Something like that. We're moving.
21, 22, something like that.
I'm thinking we have a party for the 25th, a quarter of 100 party kind of a thing.
I kind of think every episode's been a party. Anybody want to disagree?
No.
So far, there have been no arrests. So we've got that going for us.
Very true. Very true.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Jennifer Amato. We have Jack Childress. We have Dungeon Dane Ubell. We have our UK correspondent, Mr. Damien Lee. And we have a couple other people who may or may not show up fashionably late. I don't know. Rumor has it, Tim Brooks, the comment ninja, will be coming back. We shall see.
Fingers crossed.
That would be a wonderful thing. And our little friend out there, Anthony Castro, the comic book writer for Bad Wabbit, is supposed to be another comment ninja today. So we will see.
Yes, we shall. So let's chat amongst ourselves till the late arrivals arrive late.
Well, I think Damien brought up something we could kind of discuss right here off the rip, and you did too, with the whole, what the hell is splatterpunk? I mean, to me, splatterpunk is essentially, how can I make the reader throw up? That's like the long and the short. How can I make you freaking throw up and then get a kick out of it that you did? Some of the stuff that I have read, I've ventured into a little bit of it, primarily Fester by Merrill David, chapter 10. And I'm telling you guys, it takes a special kind of somebody to not only want to write that, but an even more special kind of somebody to want to read that.
So you
my God.
You mean sick fucker?
Yeah.
Which we may all be, honestly.
Probably are.
To my credit, I haven't read any of that yet. Only Jack has.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet either.
Well, I tell you, the book itself, Fester, is fantastic. It's a cool sci-fi coming of age kind of thing. You got aliens and all this crazy stuff. But it's her special power, her ability or whatever, that takes it to the next level where, like, she can literally touch you. And if she has picked up a disease or a mental illness or whatever from somebody else, she can transfer it to you, which she does it to these two asshole teenagers. And let's just say they do some really gross stuff because of it. Hardcore, chapter 10. Go check it out.
Alrighty then.
Nice. I've got that on my audiobook queue, I think. I think Fester's next on my audiobook queue. So I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, and that's another one of the 100,000 that I'm turning up in, by the way.
Probably better make sure nobody under the age of 30.
30. I was gonna say 30.
To say 30.
Well, yeah, for these generations, yes, probably 30.
Yeah, the people in their 20s, I don't know if they can handle that. But then again, that's what's weird about this new generation. They're offended by everything, but that may be the very thing that doesn't offend them. They're eating poop. Hey, sign me up.
Damien, what's the grossest thing you've read or listened to?
That is a good question.
What's that?
I was asking Damien, what's the grossest thing that you've read in a book so far or listened to in an audio?
I don't know, to be fair. I started reading what was it called? I started reading Cows, because I heard that was quite an infamous one, by Matthew. I can't remember the surname now. The Stoker, is it? I started reading that one, but it didn't really gel with me, to be fair. I wasn't grossed out by it more than anything. I think it was more the storyline that I didn't really get with. But yeah, I think that was quite heavy going. I'm trying to think what else. There was Gross Out by Duncan Ralston, is it? Another one.
He's big in that genre.
Yeah, he's quite big, isn't he? Everyone's raving about Womb, aren't they?
Yeah.
I haven't got that one yet. I think I'm supposed to read that one before Gross Out, to be honest. But they're on my list, and I just skimmed through them, so I don't think I read them in order. But yeah, that was another good one. I can't really think of any more, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Real quick. Tim Brooks says, "Hey, folks." Anthony Castro says, "Sup, guys?" And Lee Edwards, of course, smart ass extraordinaire. "See a lot of ugly people here. Jen, you're fine. The rest, wow."
And I always get a pass.
That one's for you.
Yeah, I'll give you the other one too. I always keep us fair. But I'm going to say, for me, just to keep that thread going there, the grossest thing I've ever read is chapter 10 in Fester. That's
why I didn't ask you, because you keep bringing up the same thing, and it's like, all right,
it is. It's just, and the thing is, there are some of them I do want to check out of just morbid curiosity. One of which is the Slob, because I see that one get popped up a lot. Now, one that I can't touch just because the cover has made me go, never, no way, I'm not doing it, is Grandpappy, by Patrick Harrison. There's just that cover with the foot and the toe jam and it already told me too much.
You just don't need that in your life, do you?
No, not that kind of drama. No, sure. How about you,
Jen?
So shit eating you're okay with, but toe fungus, that's a bridge too far.
Now,
that's the drawing line.
I didn't say I was okay with it. Now, don't get it twisted, because oh boy, that's some
if
heavy.
you're gonna go with shit eating, there's a movie that I've never been able to finish, even though the scene that stopped me is literally at the end. I can't even go back to it. Salo, 120 Days of Sodom. Anybody see that one?
Never heard of it.
No, I never heard of it.
Really? I figured Jeff would know, because it's all Nazi sex slave stuff, and all the slaves are eating a plate of turds, and I'm like, that's it, I'm done. It's been a rough ride so far, and that was it.
Yeah,
for me.
I can't.
Elsa, she bitch of the SS is about as far as I've been able to get on that.
But that's not gross out. That's just naked women.
And well, no, there's some pretty disgusting parts in there.
Maybe I should go revisit that series. I don't remember anything but boobs.
Of course,
lots of
There's
boobs.
a surprise. I don't think I've read anything that's been like disgusting. I am Anthony made a good point. I saw The Human Centipede. I did not read the book, however. That Human Centipede movie I actually did finish, and I was thoroughly disgusted. But as far as reading, I haven't read anything. What I always read was crime fiction and more along the lines of paranormal, or like Dean Koontz thriller, Grisham, people like that. I never got into the splatterpunk, and I think if I do, it might open up my creative brain a little bit if I did, but I don't know. I'm a little freaked out and scared by it because I just don't know. I'm psychotic. I'm already nuts, and you don't need to add something to make me more nuts. Just saying.
But even being crazy, you have a limit. So you might read Splatterpunk, and the only thing that it gets open is the toilet lid while you're like, bleh.
Yeah. Quite possible. Quite possible. I've never had anything. I've had one or two stories that have actually gripped me to the point of actual tears, but never fallen. I still hold my movie and tear record of I haven't cried with maybe 2 movies, and that's it.
So that must have happened within 5 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
Of credits.
No, it was when I was like 20 years younger. I will tell you that.
So you were what, about 5?
Oh, thanks. No, I was in my 20s.
Suck
I'm old. Right.
I'm just glad we're not completely testosterone filled today.
I'm glad I was able to show up today.
Well,
Work's been
we
a
are
bear. Work's been a bear.
We should have Alyanna Poe.
Yeah, she just texted me. I
Okay.
texted her right back. Yep. Because one of our texts, because he's talking about, she's a little tired, so her eyes a little puffy, and I'm same. I said, I'm wearing sunglasses, and she said, should I sew so it's not weird? And I'm like, shit, go for it. Do the Damien. Put them bad boys on.
That's right, damn it. I like these because I can actually see.
Yeah, me too.
And if you move around a lot, the glasses just warping. Cool. But anyway, Splatterpunk is fairly recent, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, I know Clive Barker had some pretty disgusting shit that he wrote, but I don't think Splatterpunk existed.
I think his writings.
You're talking late 80s, 90s, weren't you? I think the likes of Richard Lehman was one of the pioneers of Splatterpunk, as far as I was aware, certainly from my perspective. But you read Lehman's books, and they're nowhere near as extreme as what some of the books that have been nowadays are. But yeah, I think it's just evolved constantly, hasn't it?
I just don't think it was in good taste back in the day to write such explicit stuff like that, and now we're coming of an age where everybody's losing their morals and their minds, and
I don't know.
It's okay.
Have you read Clive Barker? His shit's pretty explicit.
Yeah,
it is,
Clive
but
Barker's
that's
one of a kind, I think, isn't he?
He is. I would put him more into the bondage body horror than Splatterpunk.
Yeah.
I got to meet him a couple times. Cool dude.
Hey Jeff, real quick, are you only streaming this to Asylum, or is it going to your page as well?
Only Asylum, I think. I don't think it's going to my page.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely going to Asylum. The reason I ask is Alyanna's wanting to also share it to her Insta story page. So
I have it on mine.
Okay.
I'm a text.
Now we're all stumped. It's like,
yeah,
what? What are we talking about?
I don't know what I'm old. I don't know what it takes. I barely do the Insta. And the only reason I even have the IG is because of the book. That's it. That is the only reason. And I barely post on there. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Social media is the devil.
Man.
Don't do social media.
Man.
Yeah, I've had Instagram for like a year. I've never posted on it. Ever.
I don't see why you need Instagram, Snapchat, all these different things. That's like having when we had MySpace and freaking Facebook. And then they ended up just getting rid of one of them. I don't know. Maybe I'm old and I'm at that, get off my lawn point in my life where I'm just like, I don't understand why everybody needs this and this and this. And, maybe that's just where I'm at right now. And it is what it is. I don't care. And that's the other thing. I don't care about jack shit anymore. It's great. I love it. I don't care what anybody thinks. You get a FU and you get a FU.
that I think is my favorite part about getting older.
It is, I think.
I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Stop giving a shit about other people. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I ran into you with my cart, then fucking move. It's easy.
Could you imagine the old thing about if we could go back in time, but knowing every single thing we know now with our current personalities?
I'd be ruthless.
I'd be dangerous, man.
I mean,
I'd be locked up.
Second grade. Hell yeah.
Since the 80s, I'd been locked up.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be a criminal mastermind.
But I mean,
ridiculous.
Hell, back in those days with no social media and everything, God, the crap we could have gotten away with.
The crap we did get away with, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not claiming any of that. No, I was a good kid.
Yeah, you were a good kid. Like I was an angel. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see your wings.
My mother will call bullshit on that.
I see the wings. Of course, there's a tail that keeps
I think my sister's even watching, and she'll call bullshit on that.
I remember in the 90s, there was a poster with Jack's picture, young Jack, on there. It's like, this is why you don't go to Tennessee ever.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay.
In his case, drugs are good. Come on, Jack. It was a little funny.
The right drugs. The right drugs. I'm getting dinged over here. People being rude.
Get dirty.
This person
Here we go.
This person being rude is mom. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna answer the damn text is what you're gonna do.
What's going on over on your side of the pond, Damien?
That was rough.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was rough.
You know, I'm gonna just take a nap now. Wow, one sentence and I'm out.
To be honest, Dan, I mean, you probably know more than I do. I literally try to avoid the world as much as I can. So if I can stay in my own little house out the way of everything, I'll do it. So I try to avoid what's going on over here. But we just plodding along as we do in England.
I think a lot of us are doing that here too. I really do. We're like really ignoring the mainstream media. So
well, I wasn't talking about media or any of that other bullshit. I was talking about parties, cool stuff that you authors do.
Who authors?
No.
Who does parties? I want to know.
Well, Jen, you're always asleep
for
for
office in this area, to be fair.
Nick.
Well, I think I've come to the decision what we need to do for Damien. What room are you in right now?
Don't answer.
You nosy.
Well, there's a reason for it.
It's
I'm
the
saying
start of his splatterpunk book.
Yeah,
that he's gonna write.
There's a reason he's got MI6 and speed dial.
They're watching right now.
I see that blank canvas behind him, and I'm thinking, get a big blown up picture.
Oh
God!
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Of that, or of the new covers, and hang that behind you back there.
Yeah, I'm currently sat in the. I'm in the bathroom, Jack. I'm sat in the toilet at the minute.
Probably won't go over so well in the bathroom. The kids are gonna scream. They'll never sleep again.
I'll get the best acoustics in here. What can I say?
It will help promote a strong bowel movement.
Which I'm halfway through Virus, and I'm loving it.
No, but
it's great, ain't it?
Yeah. Is it Virus or what? That's the second one, right?
Virus is the first one.
Oh no, I'm done with that. Whoa, I'm done with that. I got all excited. The host. I'm halfway through the host. Done with the first one. The host is what I'm halfway through with. I read it in between taking the psychotic real life calls of Toledo, Ohio. But we oh my God, I'm in love with this story. There's so much going on. There's so many traveling, I'm halfway through, so I really am enjoying it. Very good.
And speaking of talking about splatterpunk and extreme and things like that, it kind of delved into that point at a certain point in the book where I'll give it to my editor, and she just said nah. she said you're kind of crossing over into the next extreme genre here. She said your original audience might not appreciate it, so we kind of reined it back in a bit. And you'll see when you get to a certain part of the host. It was a lot more graphic, detailed, and brutal than what the final product turned out to be. I think it was for the best though, and some of the stuff it was quite detailed, and like I say, it kind of went into the the really graphic stuff, which we don't mind, but certain readers might not appreciate. So yeah, I am planning on potentially releasing an uncut version at some point. Shall we say?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, if nothing else, make it like an exclusive release, like to people that sign up to a newsletter or whatever. It's like you get the original version.
Oh my God, yes. So
exactly that.
Go back and tell us what this story is about, because actually Anthony wants to know about the host, the whole Virus and the host and your whole series. Go ahead and give us a synopsis of your series.
I hate doing the sales pitch. The Virus is basically a zombie apocalypse series that's set in the UK, set in the Yorkshire region of the UK, and it follows the convicted murderer who manages to escape prison with all of the carnage that's going on. It follows him and his storyline as he tries to survive, and then it follows a nurse who is in the middle of it all in the hospital where it's all starting to break out, and it just basically follows both of their their journey to survival, ongoing survival. Really, the stories are intertwined quite often. Over the series of books, they kind of meet up again over the course of the books. But yeah, by the host, I kind of tapped into the depravity of what criminals would be like. I kind of touched on it a little bit in the virus, but you know, the depths of human depravity can go, you know, far beyond anything I depicted in the first book. So I decided to ramp it up a bit in the second, because I think at the end of the day, you've got zombies, which are scary enough, but if you think human survival and the extent that humans would go to when it comes to survival, I mean, that could be a lot scarier than zombies. So I kind of went for that angle by the second book. And then the third book I've just released, I've tried to go more towards a mutation, hence the name, a mutation angle where you're just getting adjusted to the fact that, yeah, the zombies running about and you're kind of able to adapt with that. So I've just thrown a bit of mutation in there to keep them on the toes, really.
Nice.
So that's,
I like it.
That's where we're up to now.
So it goes zombies, assholes, zombie assholes.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know what the fourth book's going to be, but
Good formula.
That's how we're going.
Well, that makes me think another good place if you want to really sink into some human depravity, read the book Fall by that sick bastard Jeff Thompson. You learn all about sick people.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys this. Crawl, the second book, it gets way worse.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm listening to Crawl right now, and I'm just like, fuck, I hate Nazis. I hate all these assholes that are just doing horrible things.
Well, religious zealots.
All that shit is based on history. All of it.
Wow.
The whole stuff about the white separatists, and that's why I picked Oregon, because for some reason they chose the Pacific Northwest.
And we take the heat for the bastards down here in the South. Not that we don't have it, but still.
Well, actually, the KKK had, believe it or not, Indianapolis was their largest concentration.
Wow.
Indianapolis.
Now, granted, their original founding, if you want to call it that, was in Tennessee. Yeehaw for that.
Get this. I served with like the great grandnephew of Nathan Bedford Forrest, who was he was the first Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, it's just been a few years now since they finally took down the statue of him that you would see on the interstate coming into Nashville from further south. He's like on a horse, and the horse is standing up, you know, trying to make him look all cool. And people fought for years and years and years, and then finally they took that thing down.
Well,
man, in Tennessee, anybody can get a statue. Apparently.
What? I just had one commission to bite me, Dan.
Just one.
It's gonna be me and my goat.
Small. Totally 30 feet high.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's, you know, they're gonna paint it, colorize it, and everything. It's gonna be awesome.
A little tiny weenie. I didn't say it was you, Jack. Could have been the goat for all I know.
No, so what? The hand visitors magnifying glasses.
Hey, but for an extra $1, gotta be.
You could be selling all
money.
kinds of 3D glasses for it.
Got an elbow shot.
God.
Is it an elbow or
Yeah.
Is that an elbow or a side boob?
That's my elbow.
I don't know. I'm watching Damien. He's all like, what am I doing here? There's not enough alcohol around.
Oh, good Lord.
All right. Well, somebody keep us going. Let's move away from splatterpunk, talk about something else. What other kind of subject matter could we swing around today?
I was waiting for, at least Alyanna to show up. I don't know what.
Is she supposed to be out there some damn where? Text her real quick. Reshoot her the link or something. Yeah, she actually thought we were starting at our normal time, so she got confused by that, which is why she's just now getting back to us.
But she's
we did move the time around.
Ready.
Yeah, because we wanted Jen to be awake, and we wanted
Exactly.
Damien to be awake.
Mhm. And somehow I'm the one that's barely awake. I don't understand.
Is your series on Damien? Anthony wants to know if your series is on Audible.
It is about to be. I've just literally got an email off the narrator about half an hour ago, with the finalized audio just for me to review and go over. So as soon as I've reviewed it and approved it, yeah, it should be live hopefully within the next week.
Nice.
Sweet.
So that should be good. He's quite a good narrator as well. I mean, for anyone who's read The Virus already, there's quite a few characters in there. I mean, admittedly, they don't last long, not all of them. But there's quite a few characters in there. So he's had to do maybe about 20 character voices. And he's got a unique ability where he can actually put on a different character voice for each one. Which is it's quite good to listen to. So yeah, hopefully that'll be well received when we get that released.
Wow. Awesome.
Nice. I'll get him. What's up, Poe?
We got Poe in the place.
My late is up early.
Yeah, we forgot to kind of let you know. Oh yeah, we're moving it up a little bit this week, so that's totally my bad. Sorry about that. But we had to get going a little early because Jen needed to be able to get sleep when she needs to get sleep. Damien's in the UK, so you know the whole time zone. Yeehaw, we love those things. Everybody's just not just on Central Time like us good red-blooded Americans. I don't understand.
I'm on Pacific, so
am I.
Yeah, commie time.
I miss that time. I was in Arizona. I miss it. I'm in Ohio now. It sucks. Tim Brooks keeps going and saying, "Test. We got you. We can see you." If you're
yes.
checking.
Timmy.
The original comment ninja.
The original comment ninja.
And Anthony Castro says, "I'll be getting it as soon as it drops." So there's one sold already. So
there you go.
Our show is doing its job.
But yeah, good
What
stuff.
we like.
Is that what our job is?
No.
Are we here to sell books? I thought we were here just to fuck around.
We have a
Short
job.
jokes.
There's purpose behind this. No way.
Nobody told me that.
Yeah, I didn't know there's an ulterior motive.
If nothing else, it's a side effect.
Like
much like that hooker the other night.
Like bad gas. What?
Damn you, Jeff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, hey, at least it got us away from Dan's hooker story.
Good point.
Narrowly.
God,
You narrowly escaped it.
barely.
All right. Since no one can see it, I'm gonna explain it. Tim says this damn technology, DAM TEKNOLOGY. So he's over here butchering things. And he said, "I've been bamboozled." That was Anthony Castro.
In other words, fuck Zoom. But
I got to vote for that too.
There's got to be a way, though. I can't help it. There's got to be a way where we can see them here. I just don't know how.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out. Maybe I can figure it out.
Anyway,
Well, if StreamYard would actually treat me right, we could go back to them. But in the meantime, screw them. They're divorced.
I don't know. You talk so much shit about them. I think they are punishing you.
yeah.
It might be. Well, no, I wasn't talking shit about them in the beginning, though. I was all about them, and then they
I don't
turned
know.
on me, and then they threatened my goat.
No, they didn't turn on you. Comcast turned on you.
Them bastards. Hate them.
Blame the right people. Anyway, now that we've got Poe in the house,
Oh, we're in a Poe house. I had to, Jen. Sorry.
He got to that way too quick, too.
Oh my god. Yeah. It was like
just
right on the
Please
tip of
jumped
his
in there.
tongue.
somebody run down to San Antonio and smack the shit out of it.
Damn
Careful.
shame,
My
Richard.
roommates are listening. That door's gonna fly open. I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Tim Brooks
God
says,
damn.
I think Zoom caused COVID just to get sales up.
That could be. That could be.
That's a pretty good conspiracy.
That's right.
There is a damn good conspiracy there.
Like the
That-
Chinese. It was
Do
What's
what?
that?
Did anyone know what Zoom was beforehand? I mean,
Yeah,
Good
I
point.
mean, I've used it,
I
just
didn't.
not as much.
I had no idea.
It wasn't used as much as it is now, of course, but yeah,
No.
Zoom like really exploded because
It
everybody
did.
was home.
COVID
Mhm.
got them to expand, and they had
Oh, they
Zoom at
needed
night.
to. Yeah, they
for the
had to
pervs.
get extra servers and they had to. Oh my God. That's OnlyFans.
What?
You said Zoom at night for the pervs?
Yeah. You guys didn't know about that?
OnlyFans. That's
Come on, Jack.
OnlyFans.
You knew about it, right?
No, I did not.
Jack
How did I
has
Not
do it?
three.
changing my stance.
Jack
How did I
has
do
three
it?
different pages on it.
I
The one with his goat is just no.
Hey,
Oh yeah, that's
those are,
zoomfarmanimals.com.
dude, it was a simple photo shoot. Okay,
farmanimals.com.
Yeah.
why do I even show up?
We got to have somebody to pick on, Jack.
Otherwise,
end up-
it'd just be Dan.
If we
Yeah,
end up
and
with
what
the
fun is
goat
that?
boy, we'll know where the problem started.
I've heard about a goat boy, and I think it might be in Tennessee. Is that your son on that bridge?
Oh,
The Goat
look
Boy
at
Bridge?
that.
Jack.
He said, Dad.
Dan.
That's only on the weekends when Jack's
Okay.
at work.
Next
What?
subject.
Okay, so
I like that one.
here's
Said no
here's
more
how,
goats.
here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna throw out a topic. Everybody will have a chance to chime in on it. Then the next person will throw out a topic, and so on and so forth. And we'll see how long it'll take us to take all the wheels off this train.
I'm
And
pretty
I
sure the
say-
wheels are already gone.
Can we
No, we-
place bets first?
We should place
Sure.
bets.
I want to place a bet first. I am betting $5 that it literally takes us 5 minutes. No, 2 minutes to
I was
go
gonna
to
say,
derail.
easy bet. I'm in. I'll do 10.
Yeah,
Not now.
right.
Yeah.
Not now.
2 minutes max.
Okay,
So
well,
that's like Dan's love life.
here is the
If I
first.
could last that long, it would be an awesome love life.
Here,
3-second Dan. Best
His
3
girlfriend
seconds
has
of
to
my
get up
life.
and make a sandwich the next minute and 30 seconds that it's going on.
Hey, don't knock it. At least it was good enough that she made me a sandwich. Maybe a shit sandwich, but you know,
Hey,
you take what you
somebody's
get.
eating shit.
Okay. All right. Anthony is trying to help us at least remove one wheel. He said, I thought Zoom was just the sound I screamed when I ran around in my underwear.
It's
Possibly.
got us
Zoom.
all thinking. We're like,
Zoom,
wait,
zoom.
how's that work?
Zoom, zoom.
that
Now,
would
the
be
question
your,
is-
that would be
is-
your underoos.
Underoos and a cape.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have to have the bed sheet cape. You
What
must
was
have
that?
that.
What was that kid in that book? Captain Underoo or Captain Under
Captain Underpants.
Thank
There it
you,
is.
Captain Underpants.
Faux nose.
Yes, well, it's her era.
That sounds
it
like
is
a
her-
segment.
It's her era, literally, because she is this, I hate to say this, you are the same age as one of my children. And that my kids love that book. When my son loved the books when he was growing up. So yes, it makes sense that she would know who that is.
That was a long way around the barn, but thank you.
We're not
Welcome,
feeling
dick
defensive, are we, Jen?
I mean, the rest
I'm
of us
just
just would have
saying.
said millennial.
I'm
and been done with
defending
it.
the other the other estrogen aspect of this montage. God.
Oh my God, I hope these two don't team up. We're in trouble.
Oh,
Oh, dude, I
tag
didn't
team
think
is
about that.
happening.
I vote Damien is the fodder we throw in front of us, Jack, while we run it.
Yes, yes.
Damien's a sweetie. He's not getting burnt.
That's right. And while you're fumbling
thanks for that.
around, we'll be running.
Well, luckily, he's in a completely different continent.
Hey, I guarantee you, you piss a woman off enough, she can swim to the UK.
Levitate.
Backstroke.
Anger
Yeah, say, what about-
levitation.
There'll be
Yeah.
dead sharks all the way there too, boy.
Be riding my broom on over.
Anyway, for the
My
Fourth
okay, so
time?
my first topic.
Oh,
Is-
just trying to get us back on track.
Was that
Yeah.
2 minutes?
I don't
I-
think so.
Somebody's got to try. My first topic is the weird shittedness of cults.
Of what?
Of what?
Cults.
Oats? Like
Oh.
Hall and Oats?
CULTS.
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 Oh.
Cults.
Oh, she just
Like-
said that.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck off. Like the cult of personality that Dan
Living
simply
color?
doesn't have.
Anthony
I
said
mean-
we made it 5 seconds, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, things like
Thanks, Anthony.
the Manson family and Scientology and
Jonestown.
Jonestown, Nexium, Heaven's Gate.
Oh my God. Next.
You have people who on the surface seem perfectly normal, reasonably intelligent,
They started out that way.
started out that way, yet somehow you end up wearing brand new Nikes, dressed in a Star Trek uniform, and dead with
money in your
$5,
pocket.
yeah, with $5 worth of quarters in your pocket.
By the way, I never knew that there were tolls you had to pay to go into space. So should I be stocking up on quarters and shit right now?
Yeah, that's Heaven's Gate, by the way.
It sounds like they were taking a bit out of the mythology for the paying the ferryman to cross the river Styx.
That's
Well,
just 2 pieces of silver.
Is
though.
what it sounds like.
Well,
Hey,
yeah.
you know, I
And-
don't call the shots. He made his own rules. This was his cult.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We could argue about it.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking it just now hit me. Maybe one of them's like, my other cult friends, they're fucking wasteful with their money. I'll just have a roll of fucking silver quarters and I'll pay for everybody.
Well, yeah, but the whole
Funny right
idea
here.
was they believed that there was a spaceship traveling in the tail of the Hale-Bopp comet,
Mhm.
and that if they were dead, the spaceship would pick them up and carry them on to whatever happens next.
The thing is, we don't know that didn't happen.
Well, everybody knows that there's a spaceship in the comet tail. Didn't you guys watch Life Force? Right there, naked vampires. They travel in a comet tail.
Uh-huh.
Come
That's
on,
all the
Damien,
proof
that's
I
a
need.
British thing. You gotta laugh.
He didn't see that
I'm
episode.
just gonna shut up now.
Yeah, he missed that one.
No,
Pitiful movie references.
everybody weigh in on how rational people can be so fucking crazy.
Let's say ladies first.
Jen?
Oh. Okay. Well, coming from probably one of the most irrational women that you know on the planet, I believe that there is these people who get involved in these cults, they're missing something in their lives, whether mommy didn't love them enough, daddy loved them too much. It's, they're missing some kind of healthy bonding relationship with people, and they're searching. And instead of making themselves happy and being content with who they are, and who cares what shit you got handed when you were a kid, grow the fuck up. They went out and decided, oh, I'm going to attach myself to this group of crazies because I don't know, it's Friday night. What else is there to do?
Oh shit! You just described me in the padded room. What the fuck
Yeah,
am I
I was
doing
gonna
here?
say,
I
same.
did describe us, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
all showed up all of a sudden.
Pretty much did.
We're all like, hey, let's do a podcast.
What could possibly go wrong?
Not a damn thing. But that is my take. It's they're missing something, so they keep searching for it. They think they find it in the cult, and then once they realize that, oh, this isn't what I was looking for, they're in the shit too deep. Like Jonestown. You're if you want to leave, you're gonna have to drink this Kool-Aid first, and then you're definitely leaving.
I agree with a lot of that. Damien, were you about to say something? I'll let you talk first.
No, you go ahead, miss. It's fine.
Oh, quick thing.
I'm English,
Tim
I'm
Brooks.
polite.
For some reason, I guess Tim wants me to sing the Love Boat. So we'll be making another run.
Somebody mute that
Or-
motherfucker.
Or we join the Marines.
Yeah,
So there-
there's another cult.
Well,
Ew.
now interestingly enough,
Here we go.
they use the
Yeah.
same brainwashing techniques.
It's the military, of course they do. All branches
What they do in boot camp is they tear you down. They take away all that individuality shit.
Yep.
And then they build you back up, replacing it with teamwork. And,
One of us.
yeah. Yeah. The
They call
difference is,
They call it teamwork. It's just brainwashing, and it's fine.
yeah, the difference is once boot camp's done, the brainwashing is more or less done. I mean, there's still military bullshit going on,
Mhm.
but it isn't the constant mind fuck. Cults are the constant mind fuck that never stops.
Yeah. Yes.
No, the brainwashing in the military is just to get you to the point where you will always respect an officer, no matter how much of an asshole they are. After that, it's normal life. Only it's like, got to go on this fucking ship and go kill people now.
Or not.
Okay, here from Anthony Castro, right before we
Crickets. I hear
Pat,
crickets. This is not
before-
my day.
you're off today. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Maybe you did too many drugs, didn't do enough drugs. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Before we pass it off to Alyanna, Anthony Castro says conditioning, the process of training or accustoming a person or animal to behave in a certain way or to accept certain circumstances. Pretty much explains it all right there. So, Miss Poe, what do you
Wait a minute. How do you explain Scientology then?
Wait a minute. We're still talking about the other one. You can't jump. Poe hasn't talked. Damien hasn't talked.
Slow down.
Nobody wants to hear me talk, so it's fine.
We got to fill 2 hours, man. Slow down.
I got plenty of dick jokes. We'll get there.
Yeah. Wait. No.
That was good, Jack. I like that one.
And on that note, Poe,
I think a lot of cults disguise themselves as religions is the problem, is they see the structure that religion has and the following that religions have, and they're able to make themselves into this pariah. You know, there's a lot of people who make themselves like God,
Mhm.
and that's an issue. That's what the issue with cults is, that the God is living and able to tell you what to do directly, and usually it's manipulative.
Oh yeah. 100.
Well, what do you
Perfect.
think makes someone, I'm directing this, again, back to Jen, back to Miss Poe. What do you think happens to someone in life that makes them suddenly one day go, I'm going to start me a little cult?
You want the short version, because that's really
Money.
long. The shorter list of that is, I mean, what would keep someone from is just having a lot of self-confidence. Their self-worth and self-value, I think, plays a huge part, because if you are down in the dumps, you don't feel right, you're searching for things, then these people come along and say, oh, hey, I'm your living God, your living master, and you're gonna,
help you.
yeah, and let
that bullshit.
me take care of you. Yes, it's the nurturing aspect that they were missing, that they're longing for.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's, or like Tim Brooks says, join chat rooms like this. But I think that the list is so long as the list of reasons why someone does it. The shorter list is, why do they not?
Well, now the big question,
In
though,
my opinion.
I guess I didn't ask it the right way. I'm actually looking for the answer to why the one God-like individual starts one in the first place. How did they get from being a regular
Well,
Joe?
I
suddenly
can
going,
answer
"I
in
need
on
a
that, but I
flock."
want Damien to talk first,
Ooh,
and then I'll answer that for you.
I could. In response to Jack's question, there, you could say that individual will. I think there's always going to be a narcissistic trait about them, in that they want to be revered, they want to be idolized, in that if they see themselves in this godlike form, they would want everyone else to see them in that way as well. So what they would do is they take their whatever level of expertise they have in whichever subject they have and pursue that, and build it up to the point of, that they are a dominant authority figure on that subject, and ultimately get people to follow them from that. So just going back to what you were saying about the military, I think there's a lot of camaraderie within cults, as in you've got that family feel. It's us against the world. You isolate that individual, and again, what I think Alyanna was saying about the caring nature and the nurturing side, you kind of have that family feel, that nurturing side, and then we look after you, but the rest of the world are against us, and then you're automatically creating that wall, are you, that divide against, for that person not to interact with anybody else in the world because they've got everything they need within that cult. And then from that, obviously, you just develop it further, and the manipulation will continue to the point where they'll do whatever you say. I suppose it's basic psychology in a way, and then you just keep on evolving and going from there. I think more than anything else, you identify any vulnerable person, anyone who's displaying any level of vulnerability, you exploit it, you fill that void that they're exhibiting, and then from there you can then manipulate them to do whatever you want. You do that with enough people, you've got yourself a cult.
Yeah, he's probably got a small penis too, is usually how it works.
Yeah, and that as well.
If you look at like Keith Raniere, the guy that started Nexium, and L. Ron Hubbard, the guy who started Scientology, they were both con men. L. Ron Hubbard was a sci-fi novelist.
Mm-hmm.
They created these things to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happened is, along the way, they proved so adept at manipulation that it gave them literally absolute power over these
and absolute
people.
Power corrupts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think Raniere started out with the idea of creating a sex cult, but he had so many women who were just hanging on his every word, willing to do anything he asked, that he went there. And now
they all will
serving,
eventually.
And now he's serving 120 years.
I think Poe passed out.
No, she got up and walked away. If my guess would be correct, she, probably had a potty.
Wanted sunglasses. I felt like
See, Jack, you always go for the toilet humor, and she's just getting her cool sunglasses.
You just brought up dick and fart jokes, ass.
It's different.
I brought up the dick jokes again.
Well, real quick, Tim Brooks, Comment Ninja. We see it all the time with gang initiations, bringing in young kids with the promise of family and turn them into criminals.
Yep.
And then Anthony Castro says, I was very, very heavily involved in the gang life. You are absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, mic drop.
Yep.
It's like that.
Okay,
so now,
then.
And
Next
a lot
topic.
of times.
What?
Okay, go ahead, Jen.
I was just gonna say, a lot of times the cult leaders are extremely charismatic and just they're able to, cover shit with gold flakes, and you can cover it with gold all you want, but it's still a turd. That's just how they do it.
But you believe in the turd.
That's the thing. A lot of people do, because they don't see it for what it really is.
Look at Charlie Manson.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, this little fucking freak who is like 5'3",
horrible musician.
Horrible
he got
musician.
people to kill for him.
Yeah.
All right.
Heavy narcotics
that,
had something to do with that, but
do you see how that worked? I completely answered that question for you using my puppets, Jen, Damien, Poe, and Jeff.
Good job, cult leader.
All hail Dan.
I'm building a cult. Now send me money.
All hail Dan.
Let's see. We got Tim Brooks here real quick before we move it along. Like the Bloods in my county, the guy in charge been there for almost 30 years, and he never served any time for most of his followers have.
Yeah, the big dogs don't serve time.
Which is
Everybody
kind of my
else does
goal
the
here.
dirt.
I'll let y'all go do the jail time, and I'll just get the.
That's it. I'll put money in the prison system for you. You'll be okay.
He'll put money on your books, is what he's saying.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done any prison time. I don't really understand the whole books and don't bend over for soap things.
Oh yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll keep it in mind. Should I get caught?
Wait, weren't you in the Navy?
Different type of prison.
She said shit boot camp. I heard.
Oh, that's not nice.
If you do it right, it's enjoyable.
In a professional military manner, yes.
By the way, I'll just say, I know you're typing something horrible, Brooks. Just shut the fuck up.
It's money on the books, baby. Now, here's where I'm gonna get to have a little bit of fun. I love watching Poe's videos because they crack me the hell up and they're informative.
I do really like them. Those are really good.
I am looking forward to what her question for the panel is.
God, I don't know. Well, I'd like to know why they don't consider like gang killings serial killings, because it's repetitive killing. So why are they different
against a group of people?
Well,
good question.
A specific
good question.
When you're part of a gang, you generally kill multiple people. So why is it that it's not really considered a serial killing? Is it because there's a gun involved and it's not like a different type of weapon that makes it more personal?
Chainsaw.
I think it's because serial killers are generally loners. That's one guy killing multiple people, not a gang out killing multiple people. Maybe that's it.
I think it has to do with being former law enforcement. I think the difference is because in a gang, you're kind of like, I don't want to say ordered, but some, kind of maybe like the mafia, you're ordered to do these things. You wouldn't normally have an issue with that person, and that person probably normally would not. It's the intent behind it and who has the intent. Whereas in a serial killer's mind, they're killing brown-haired girls because mommy hurt him when he was young, So there's a whole different thought process that goes between the gang and the serial killer.
Well, line says that serial killers are somebody who kill 3 or more people.
And you're not wrong. That's where our, like the English language, you have 3 different words for the same meaning, or 3 words. What it can be done, read, and read can be all the same, or all that. That's kind of our American thought process, I guess, is, in my opinion, because I think other places have it more structured where, okay, you did this, that makes you this, I don't know. I'm guessing.
Damien, what do you think?
Just saying.
Is it different classifications where you're from?
We don't get many serial killers, to be fair. So if anyone does kill
And
more
their
than one
cops
person,
don't even carry guns. That's what annoys me.
that's it. We carry
Batons
and pepper spray, and that's about it. That's all we carry. If you're a taser trained cop, you might get a taser, but other than that, or you potentially, like I say, armed response. Obviously, they carry guns, but no, by default we don't. So a serial killer for us would be, huge news. We don't have the same type of gun crime that you guys have over there and things like that. So it's not as easy to kill someone. You have to actually want to purposefully go out and do it. Same with gangs. We haven't got that many gangs over here. We do have gang crime. But it's more knife crime as opposed to gun crime. We do have guns, obviously, but it's not, like I say, it's nowhere near to the issue that you guys have over the pond over there.
Are we ready for war over here, baby?
You are, honestly.
Bring it.
And hey, look, everyone over there's got, you've all got blooming guns hiding everywhere, haven't you? I think over here.
I do.
Yeah, the amount,
I
you have to go through to get a gun, it's ridiculous over here. But
just in case Carl Meadows is still watching, because I know he just loves it when I do the British accent.
Oh,
hello, everybody. Look, I am a British police officer.
None of you could have caught him before he did that.
You were sitting right there.
I started trying to say, don't do that. And you all just sat there like, deer in headlights. He's going to do it.
You were right there.
There is
call Dick Van Dyke and have him shut you down, Jack.
There is no stopping my love for the British language. It will not happen. Ever.
I'm sorry, Damien.
That's fine. He does a better English accent than I do, put it that way.
Heard it here first.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we should
Poe
do an
had something to
episode
say.
entirely in UK. Go ahead.
You look
What was
like
that
you
one?
had something to say, Poe.
Go ahead, Miss Poe. I'm checking
Oh.
text.
I was like, who did he talk to? Oh, I was just gonna say, you asked me what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Britain's like a third of the size of California. So
right. A lot less people.
yeah,
And you're not wrong. Population size does have a huge deal. You know, it plays a lot into it. We have so many different areas. I know that friends of mine, I have a friend who is in London area. She talks about going over to Sweden, going here, going to these different countries. I'm going to Malta, you know, this stuff. And I'm just like, isn't that far? It's just like you actually drove farther across your own country to go home to Ohio than I do traveling all the places that I go. And I'm like, well, that makes sense, I guess. A lot of the countries are a lot smaller than our own. We have a lot of space with a lot of people in it, and they're all idiots.
I can attest to that.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
How do you really feel, Jen?
I hate people. I mean,
You and me
I'm
both,
old.
Jen.
Get off my lawn. I'm old.
So now, Alyanna, have you got to the point where you're getting to that get off my lawn, even as young as you are? Because you definitely feel like an old soul to
She
me.
is an old soul for sure.
we raised our yard so people can't walk.
Atta girl.
That's
is the way to-
dedication.
Now all you're
Like-
missing is the fence and the barbed
Bricks.
wire.
Yeah, it's got bricks, and then our yard is probably like 2 or 3 feet taller than everyone else's. So like you
Atta
walk on the
girl.
sidewalk, and there's brick. Yeah.
Couple
So-
landmines.
So when's
Come on,
Amazon?
you need a boat.
And when is Amazon delivering your Constantina wire? You know, because you got to have that.
That's for our place in Nevada. We're gonna have fence with barbed wire on top. Yeah.
Nice.
Gotta have a dragon.
Yeah.
Better
And
get
all
that
that-
ordered. They're
Come
hard
to
to get.
thinking of which,
I already have the
you're,
poles, so
you're going to move to Nevada. Jeff's already in Nevada. What the hell?
Where are you guys moving to?
we have a place in Winnemucca. That's where my dad plans on retiring. So
That's a middle of freaking nowhere.
it's perfect. Yeah, there's when we
It
first-
works.
Yeah, when we first moved there was no other neighbors. We were the first people in the cul-de-sac, and it's like 9 acres of desert. And then as soon as people saw we got water, they were like, "Oh, I want to move there."
That's how it always happens. My area back home in Arizona, it's just north of Tucson. There was hardly anything there when I first got there. Now there's all these new builds, new houses, new developments. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Nothing like cramming population in a small area where water is basically non-existent in the desert. Good job. Way to think that through.
Mhm.
But yeah, city council's not the smart ones there.
All right. Well, to catch us up on our comment ninja,
Hey,
Drive
stop
across-
slacking. You wouldn't have to catch us up.
he said, shut up.
Yeah.
Drive across Europe in a day. Just ask the Germans.
Oh,
And then he followed that up with, hey,
Ah.
he said, I'm thinking about getting a sex crime sign just to keep kids out of my yard.
nasty motherfucker.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's good.
And Dan says that's good.
The parents
Yeah.
will be like, we don't go over there, kids.
I don't know why I haven't thought of this.
Oh, boy.
Castro says, whoa.
Yeah. That is full on woe territory.
It's a whoa.
And hey, Anthony, the next show we do, we're gonna try to get you on here, buddy. So we're gonna roll with the Sinister Six this week, and then we're gonna go from there. That way we can get you kind of brushed up on pretty much what you're about to step into here.
I don't know. He just now proved that he's willing to go farther than I am on this show. Even I
And
have a limit.
that's frightening.
That was Brooks.
honestly.
Oh, that was Brooks.
That was
Yeah,
Brooks.
All right,
that was
Anthony,
Tim.
you're fine.
Yeah,
And Brooks is out in the middle of nowhere someplace, so we're fine.
Oh, let's see here. Okay, mostly just elderly folks around me. So when the Zombok starts, I won't have to worry about too many raiders. And of course, Anthony says I'm loving it.
Poe has something to say.
Oh yeah,
You need to jump, girl. You need to jump in.
Yeah, fight,
Yeah,
fight
just-
for your spot.
no, I checked the comments and I misread it. I thought it said Jack Childress is watching you, and I was like,
Creepy.
I don't know.
it says watching with you. Yeah.
We
Castro
wonder
said-
about Jack sometimes.
Yeah.
Castro-
Stop wondering. Stop wondering. It's all true.
Now I'm truly terrified.
Castro
You
said
should
my
be.
mom says I'm awesome. I bet she does.
Nice. Nice. Oh well, hell, since we're gonna, doing all this,
Oh.
action here,
You're her special
on.
boy.
Yeah.
we'll pop that bad boy up there. Since somebody's talking about redoing it or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
We'll just
Oh, nice.
slap that up there real. But and dude, this cover is super cool. 'Cause, I mean, it even like the flower goes right to the round of the other side.
You know
I
how
like that.
Beautiful.
okay, so the problem is that it was supposed to look like the ebook, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I took that photo. I took that photo down the street. I was probably like 17, and then when I was publishing it when I was 18, I just got I got GIMP, which is a photo manipulation program that's free. I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know how to make the image transparent, so I just kind of painted black around the flowers to cut everything out. And then I went to use Amazon's Cover Creator, and the way that the image was, the sizing, it would only keep that in the middle. So there's the spine and everything. And I was like,
I actually like it a lot.
I guess I'll keep it that way. And that's kind of just how it happened. It was on accident because I didn't.
Yeah,
have-
that's really
That's
cool.
a nice little insider bit. But who
yeah, I
else,
mean-
when she said I got GIMP, was waiting for a
Yeah.
story about some type of a leg injury heading down to the print shop?
It's
I was
also a
thinking.
sexual thing too. That's why
Oh, see,
I don't.
Oh, that's
see,
right. I
I-
forgot
I
all
was-
about
I-
GIMP.
Yeah, I was thinking bring out the GIMP from Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction.
and
This
the
means
thing
you
on
guys
the
are
head when he
sicker
was just
than
doing
me.
that. Yeah.
But Jack
that-
already has the ball gag.
And it seems to be well chewed.
Trust me, when you
Oh,
when you
nice.
get down around me,
Nice.
you're gonna chew on that motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm not chewing your
Ooh.
ball gag, weirdo.
He just wants you to chew his ball. The-
Ah,
The Mario
Oh
Kart
no,
game.
no.
hold on.
Ow.
You better wash
Does-
him, Jack.
So how many wheels we got left?
Do we have any?
I'm counting 3, and one of them is in question. So
There's a
we're hanging
definite
on for dear
wobble.
life. Yeah, right now we've so far managed to take out 2 roadside stands and 3 houses, just swinging cars as we fly by. So
And a child's lemonade stand.
Great. Now we're wanted by the cops. We took out a
Yeah,
kid's
that
lemonade
kid
stand.
wasn't making much money.
Maybe he wouldn't make any more now.
Yeah, well, Starbucks
Just
needs to come
solidifying.
in. Starbucks needs to come in and she
I
was
believe
in the
we're on their
way.
payroll.
Sounds like our train has gone epic mayhem. Every time something swings around, we're like splattering people.
that would definitely be an epic mayhem situation. Oh shizzle.
Oh, hell, it had a damn wiener truck in it.
It did.
So okay, who's got the next topic?
Well, Castro's asking who is a firm believer in cryptids.
Me,
I am to an
iffy.
extent. Not firm,
Iffy.
I guess.
But I guess we'll just parry off of that one and say, what is your favorite cryptid? So there's my question. What is your favorite cryptid?
Mutant
Anthony,
alien-
you're in on this.
I don't
Yeah.
really even get into the cryptids as much as I do other things. The cryptids, while cool and awesome, and I'm sure there's something that would have caused that. All the myth around it. There has to be something that has given it a reason to be there. I just don't really get into the cryptids as much. I would like to, but I just don't have time. I do all sorts of other things.
Yeah, what about alien, mutant, lesbian Sasquatches?
No,
I saw one of those just
Nah.
the other day.
Yeah.
called her Brenda.
Okay.
I didn't call her nothing. She was scary.
Well, of course you didn't. She's a lesbian.
You know, you're just gonna
Oh.
crush every little dream I have, aren't you, Jen? Jen Amato, the dream crusher.
Dream killer. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've got a fascination with Wendigo. Is that a cryptid?
That is in fact a cryptid. Yes, it is a very
That one
violent
is-
one. And
Yeah, that one's got a lot of interest for me. I guess.
Yeah, and even Marvel Comics did a real good job using the Wendigo. Yep, because they created the character Wendigo, which was a big enemy of Wolverine. And so, I mean, yeah, Wendigo is actually a lot bigger. I mean, it's not as big nowadays. Bigfoot is still kind of the mainstay, without question.
I just think it's not talked about enough is all. I've been watching this show on, what is it? I think it might be Discovery, Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
And they've been talking about Wendigo on there.
It's on Netflix, or no, Prime, I think.
Is it?
too.
You think it's Prime?
I think it's Prime too.
I don't remember where I watched it. I just know there was a third season and I didn't know, so I jumped right back into it. Interesting. I don't know how much of it I believe, but it's interesting.
Yeah. Yep. It was an interesting series.
Yeah. I'm waiting for season 4.
And I do like watching Skinwalker stuff. I guess that mine would have to be the Skinwalkers and the Wendigos.
It's got such an old history, it
really does.
American,
long standing history.
Yeah. So our society has about 1 million different monsters that everybody's afraid of. They had one, and it was the baddest thing around. So,
yeah.
Well, now, Damien, over there in the UK, we know you got Loch Ness. Obviously, that's very, very well known. Do you have any other cryptids floating around how did y'all just switch places?
I don't know,
What
man.
the hell?
Keep that magic voodoo shit out of here.
No shit. They literally changed seats on me, just like right before my eyes.
That is weird.
They planned it.
But do you have any other cryptid type things besides that?
No, I think, well, I mean, there probably is, but I'm probably just too dense to know about them, to be honest. But Loch Ness is obviously the biggest one. We have other things like if memory serves, we've got the beast of Dartmoor and the beast of Bodmin Moor and stuff like that. But to be honest, I think they're just big dogs. To be honest, I don't think there's anything much more sinister.
That was the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is about that though, there could be cryptid in that because, as I learned because of knowing Richard Ryan Rose, that you've got werewolves, which are people that transform into wolves, but then you have Rougarou, which are wolves that can transform into people. So it's two separate things. So, like, say, Hound of the Baskervilles, any of those others may very well be a case of they transform into a person and come walk around amongst us, and then they go back to their natural habitat and eat people.
Here we go with that subgenre stuff again. It's just there's too many. It's insane.
I thought Lycan were the ones that could go from wolf to man.
Well, that's another one. I mean, it's just different wording again. Like Jim
I thought
said.
that was just Underworld.
That's what I thought that's what Underworld was based on. It's like, okay, the Lycan. They're
Mark Tufo.
Yeah, Mark Tufo.
I haven't read not one of his books yet.
Why am I even talking to you?
I'm saying, right?
I haven't either.
I haven't either.
Jeff, it makes sense.
I am not in the minority.
No.
You haven't, Poe?
No.
Neither has Thompson.
I am so sad right now. I am
One
so sad.
thing I
Lee,
discovered looking at one thing I noticed looking at Poe's Facebook page. You don't like superhero movies.
Where did you go like a year ago? How
far? We stalk around here. Trust me, our stalking skills are like level. And 10.
Now, when he says we, he means the boys. I
don't have time for that.
Exactly. I'm busy. You're gonna be cool, or you're not gonna be cool.
Well, that's what happens when you're up at 3 a.m.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that what they do?
That's what the retired life is like. You can just I'll sleep when I want to.
I was up at 3 a.m. I was answering calls. I was working. So
me, I was sound the hell asleep.
I was tired.
So you're just nosy. It's not out of boredom. You're just nosy.
Right. Just
okay. Yeah,
I was up at 3. I was up at 3.
It wasn't creep dick weirdo-ish at all.
It's
on your Facebook page, and you see you don't like superheroes. That was a year ago.
If he were a Peanuts character, he'd be Snoopy.
Come on, Jack. I'll give you a
that.
point, but
I'm trying to.
I saw that, and I'm like, hell yes. I am
you don't like him either?
I am so sick to death of superhero movies.
I've never even, I don't know if I've ever watched a Marvel or a DC movie.
Good for you.
Oh
I
my
can't get
God.
into it.
Good for
Even
you.
even my mom, who is Jeff's age, which tells you a lot about my relationship here with Jeff.
Rude.
Daddy.
Right.
Something on the city.
I literally took her to the movies. It was in fact the last movie theater or last time I went to a movie theater. We watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 because she loves Guardians of the Galaxy, in particular Groot. You know, I am Groot. She loves her some Groot. And even my mom likes some of them. Now I can't get her to watch the others for some fucking reason, but she loves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think they've been done to death now, haven't they? They're a bit over the. I think they're just trying to milk as much as they can now. Aren't
Yeah,
they?
I was gonna say what sequel are they on? Like 80? I mean, after a minute, it gets old. Like Deadpool, fine, you're funny. I don't need Deadpool 6, 7, 8. I'm good.
I do.
We're trying to
want
get
that.
3. We need 3 because we need Wolverine and Deadpool to have their big battle. We need this in our lives.
No, we don't. We really don't.
Yeah, we
I
do.
like Batman, but like that's
Where the hell is? I'm getting a plane ticket. I'm flying to Nevada and kicking somebody's ass.
I like Batman, but like
Batman?
I used to watch the Batman Beyond series.
Okay.
That's what I can deal with.
I'm a Wonder Woman fan.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. I was Linda Carter age of Wonder Woman and watched the show, and she's always been my favorite. And I think now it's so ridiculous. It's really difficult to continue to like her because everybody's like, oh, Wonder Woman, you know, now she's just a fad. Whereas it's like, you don't even know Linda Carter. You don't know who she is. You don't know the Wonder Woman that is Linda Carter. You know, you're not a real fan.
That's the old person mentality.
Yeah, I know. I'm 45. I've said it. I'm old.
I looked at that Linda Carter poster.
I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Blah, 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 blah.
I like the joke movie. Like I like villains. Like that's
okay.
I don't like the whole I'm a superhero. I'm save
pure. Yeah.
Well, but the Marvel superheroes, they're all mentally fucked up anyway. None of them are all that great. They're always bickering.
There's always something wrong with them. And that's what makes, to me, that's why I've always loved the whole superhero thing, because they got all these powers. Yeah, they can do all these really cool things and they're saving the world, saving the universe. But when you get deep down inside the core of who they are, they're just as fucked up as we are. You know, they got all the same kind of issues we deal with. I mean, hell, for Pete's sake, even though I can't stand DC Comics, Clark Kent had to carry a regular freaking job, even though he was fucking Superman. I mean, for Pete's sake, the poor guy's got to go out and be a reporter wearing stupid glasses and look like
and look at all the problems that caused. He had to go change in a fucking telephone booth that now is non-existent. What would he do now?
Just
go in the unisex bathroom?
I think well,
I was gonna say the same thing.
Damn.
Well, actually, I don't particularly like superheroes. I do like the Marvel movies, though. I find them entertaining. Now, my buddy Kevin is all into that shit, and he'll spend ungodly amount of time on the phone trying to make me understand who's who and why they're doing this. And I'm like, I don't care. Stop. To me, it's just a fucking movie. It's great.
Yeah. And that's how I feel. I like them. Okay. I'll watch the movies. I have not seen a Marvel, like Captain America, Iron Man. I have not seen a lot of those because I'm done. I saw a lot of them already.
Saw them all.
I've not seen all of them. I don't even remember if I saw Civil War, to be honest.
I did not go to theaters for any of them.
I will not. It's going to take an act of God and a goddamn good movie for me to get my fat ass out of the house and go to the movie theater, because I'm sorry. One, people are crazy. And I don't want to, if I'm going to fall asleep, I'm going to snore in my own home.
Right.
5-minute Jen.
5-minute Jen. I cannot make it past 5 minutes.
I think I'm definitely doing the movie theater this weekend. We got Cocaine Bear. I believe Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is still out. I want to see that on the screen.
Oh boy. I thought that
and
was
then-
not even a real thing. I didn't know.
Oh,
it was a thing.
It's rare,
Jen,
very, very
you got to
real.
trust me when I throw out these weird titles, they're real. I'm
you
not
guys see the
making them
Grinch
up for
one?
what's
What's
that?
that?
Did you guys see the Grinch one?
I didn't see the Grinch. No.
No,
Um,
whoa.
If you look up the promos, I thought it was a porno. And
Really?
because the photo that they use is like him on top of a woman, like I don't know if he's trying to put her face in water or what, but yeah,
Ooh,
I haven't seen it. But
I may have to find that.
yeah, he's a horror. It's a horror movie. Yeah, came
Yeah.
out like this Christmas season.
Hell, maybe that's the
See,
new
I
thing.
like
We're gonna
Christmas
take
horror.
Yeah,
Violent Night. I just got it on Blu-ray. That movie was awesome.
It's
That was a good
premiering-
movie, that
it's-
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Premiering on Pornhub this Christmas.
Hold on, let me write that down. Pornhub, Grinch.
But yeah, maybe that's the next big movement is like, let's go take all the childhood books and turn them into horrific, bloody, violent, sexually overdriven terror. And that'll be the next wave. That'll be the next wave. I'm waiting
in.
for green. I'm
I-
waiting for green eggs and ham. That'll have to be Splatterpunk.
I
That will totally
blame
have to be Splatterpunk.
I blame Five Nights at Freddy for all of this.
Yeah,
I
Good
blame
call.
them hardcore for this.
my
shit.
7-year-old neighbor was playing that game, and I was like, "Are you serious?" Like,
My husband's daughter, she plays or used to when she was younger. And I'm like, isn't that a little much for her age? And
it's an
he's like-
adult game.
yeah, he's like, no, she's fine. She got over her fascination with it, but I'm like, I wonder how fucked up this kid is for the rest of her life.
Oh hell, I
He's
grew up
okay
watching-
so far.
I grew up watching, horror movies and, checking out
Look
music
where you are
videos. A good
now.
example. Exactly. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
and I
me.
guess that's the same thing. I guess that's the equivalent.
what I
Maybe
meant.
it's the 20th, 21st century equivalent of what I went through as a child, where it was the movies. We
Yeah.
couldn't watch certain movies before a certain age because it's too nasty, it's too scary, and now we're trying to regulate what games kids play, when we were the ones that were sneaking into the movie theater at 10, 11, 12 years old to watch Nightmare on Elm Street, which is now
Mhm.
considered a comedy, but whatever.
Yep.
For
I
me,
think
it was
my age-
Magnum Force.
What was it?
Magnum Force. Magnum Force.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to remember that.
don't know the
Dirty
movie.
Harry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dirty
yeah,
Harry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young punks.
Just
Fucking
need to
whippersnappers.
Can't forget the elder
smoke a little
statesman
weed,
in the
you get
room.
I think
It'll all make
Get
sense.
off my lawn, damn it.
I think for people my age, it was YouTube. It was finding like horrifying videos on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. That would make sense, and I grew up when me and Jack grew up when it was before
Yeah.
cell phones were cool. And then we just saw we grew up in the era where, oh my God, now you can get these things without spending $1,000. Well, no, not now, but now they're carry aroundable without a pouch. You don't need a book bag to carry the damn phone around. Now you've got a whole ass computer in your pocket.
And when me
Mhm.
and Jeff were kids, the only thing that like that was on Star Trek.
Yeah. The set phasers stun.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
communicator.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
glad y'all made it through the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Ouch.
But I mean, talk about kids. The old Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Oh, I used to love Looney Tunes.
How fucking
Dropping-
violent those things were.
Dropping
Yeah.
amble on Wile E. Coyote. Super
But
was-
genius.
Was there ever
And-
blood and gore though? Is the thing they usually
No.
just
Nope.
flat.
Yeah, it was all fun and games. He'd
Yeah.
he'd make his little body
It was no itch
outline.
scratchy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes. Yeah. No,
That
it was
just
not
means
itchy
they got
scratchy.
better. Cartoons got better. We got the anvil in the head back then. Now we have the brain splatter.
Yeah, that we do.
Natural progression.
I think we started that with what, Ren and Stimpy
Yeah.
on
See
MTV.
later, Beavis and Butthead.
Mm.
I was,
Now,
I
first,
was,
like
I was
cartoon-
in, I was
as
in
far as
Hawaii.
cartoon-
I was in Hawaii when Beavis and Butthead first got big, and it was on at like 1 in the afternoon. So kids would get off school 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and watch Beavis and fucking Butthead.
Love them. I am the
Mm.
great cornholio. Need TP for my bunghole.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I
oh,
didn't watch that one as much. I watched Ren and Stimpy, and they were really bleh. They were ridiculous. And then I just stopped
Space
watching them.
madness.
It's
Can
Well,
I just
now,
that my neighbor
cartoon
looks like?
wise, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Can I just say that my neighbor looks like Beavis's mom? It's hilarious.
What?
Like, no, she looks as like a female version of Beavis. It's hilarious. I
Okay,
hope she doesn't ever watch this, but yeah.
you're
Pictures.
gonna
pictures are
need to
never
send a
as true.
picture to the private chat so we can all give our input on that.
She's
But now, as far as horror and cartoons go, though, let's not forget the Twilight Zone movie.
Or
Remember
even
the little-
before that, the Twilight Zone.
How does that go into
Yes.
comics?
Well, now because the one bit that they did in the movie where the chick came to look after the little boy, and then one
because
of
they had
drag
the
him,
cartoon
She
stuff.
hit
And
him
it
on
was
the
the whole-
bike. Yeah.
and the whole cartoon thing, and the chick got like squished there at the end and all that. It's like, so
What about
that one was
Scooby-Doo?
pretty hardcore. Scooby Dooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo. They proved
Yep.
that scary things were actually human made.
Yeah.
Have you seen Scooby Doo now? Though it's absolutely horrendous what they've come up with now. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Definitely not the
So
same.
bad.
The best most recent Scooby-Doo episode that I saw was with Supernatural.
But when
That
the
was it.
guys
Mhm.
when the guys stopped smoking weed, the show went downhill. I'm
When
just
they
saying.
brought
You know what?
Scrappy
I
around, the show went downhill.
I do not doubt that. I really think there's something to be said for mind altering items.
Ask
Substances.
Metallica. Best music when they were fucked up.
When they were called Alcoholica.
Alcoholica.
Speaking of Metallica, Jack's wearing the shirt.
Damn right. Riding that lightning today, ladies and gentlemen. We got the patio room back in the house.
So who's
You're
gonna
wearing the
do,
shirt
who's
in the
gonna
youth
do the
book as
topic?
well, Jack.
What was that, Damien?
I'm saying you're wearing the shirt in my latest book as well. That's what you're wearing, the Metallica shirt, as per your request.
Ah, that's funny.
American Jack rocking the Metallica shirt. It's got to be done.
And guys, I'm going to tell you, one of the greatest things ever has been occasionally Damien asking me, "Hey, Jack, would you have said this?" And he'll send me something, and I'm like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" I'm like, "Nah, dude, nah. In the South, we wouldn't have said that. Here's what we would have said," and then I'll type it out and I send it to him. Then I read it and I go, "Good God, what we actually do say is more ridiculous than what he just said. What the hell is wrong with us? Freaking stupid down here."
Wake up, Jed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she hanging there. She's trying to hang in there.
I am.
Don't make
Fighting
us
through
get
to the end
Jason.
like a trooper. Oh God, no. Oh,
Don't
actually,
make
no.
you
Wait,
what?
no. Go get Jason.
Don't make us get
Go.
Jason to keep you awake.
He can't keep his own damn self awake. What do you mean?
Yeah, I feel like the show is missing a little bit by not having the one and only Jason Aston on with us this week, because he could have definitely added some additional content to this that would have been
Inappropriately funny.
yeah, pretty much. Anywho,
Hmm. I mean, I can go wake his ass up, but he won't be much fun.
Nah,
He'll
he'll just be grumpy.
Yeah.
Hungover.
I got woken up because of you fuckheads. Yeah. Well, I mean, you knew we
I
had
haven't
stuff
had my
doing.
oatmeal yet.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Jack.
hope he doesn't watch this.
All right. So
I
now
hope he
here's my
is.
thing.
I'll
wanna
be
kinda-
sending him the link.
I'm sure you are. Snitch.
I'm going to turn us, since I've kind of been christened brand new to this whole writing thing, I'm going to go in that angle. I've seen people ask a question on Facebook before about, do you listen to anything like musically or whatever while you write? Now, myself, I don't. I need all this bullshit in my head to be completely undistracted, because otherwise God only knows what I'm going to put down on computer paper. But do any of you guys listen to anything while you write? And if so, what? Let's start
Pornhub.
with,
I listen to Pornhub.
that's probably why you send me those fucking videos that you send me. That explains that. Okay, that's
I just
good.
wanted to wake Jen up. Everybody else got shocked. Jen's all like, "What?"
Yeah, what?
Just got a note from Jason, he just woke up.
Ah,
Probably
talked
heard me
him up.
yelling.
Yep,
I was pretty loud.
mhm. Talked him up. But let's start with, since this is Alyanna's first time in the padded room, with you. Do you listen to anything while you write, or do you have something like background noise or something that helps you do what you do?
I used to be like you, where I couldn't focus if fucking anything was going on around me. But as I've started writing more, I listen to, like, I'll have lo-fi on, or EDM usually, because it has no lyrics. And then if I'm really focused, then I can listen to usually like my alt rock. But like, if I really need to focus, I listen to music without lyrics, which is like lo-fi, EDM, funk, usually like that.
Okay. All right, Damien.
It depends. If I'm sober, it's no. If I've had a few drinks, I listen to music on full blast. Yeah, it all depends on what state of mind I'm in. I'm like you. When I'm ready to go, no drink or anything like that. I can't have any music on in the background. I can't have any distractions. After a couple of bit of pirate water here and there, I'll have music on full blast, and it tends to be European metal. To be honest, that
Nice.
tends to be what does it for me.
Like Boston Manor? It's not metal, but it's like pop, like punk.
It's thing. A lot of them are quite obscure bands. You're talking Mono Inc., 69 Eyes, Blind Guardian's quite big, maybe. Blind Guardians.
I've heard of Blind Guardians.
Yeah, that's more of a fantasy metal, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, anything like that. My playlist is quite eclectic, to be honest. You've got everything from heavy metal to, your good old fashioned 80s one-hit wonders. So yeah.
Well, real quick before I go to Jen and Jeff, I was going to say, sticking with the UK metal sound, Ben Black, who I know you know, Damien, I'm sure he's in a band, Brothers of Destruction, BOD. If you get down some good hardcore heavy metal, go check them out, dude. They've got some great shit.
I'll have a listen. Yeah.
So
okay,
Jen,
so Alyanna moves again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? And Dan,
The whole
has
bottom row
disappeared.
moved again. Weird.
That's the train shifting as it continues to fly off the tracks.
Dan had to take a pee break, apparently.
He did.
Yes. See,
he had to tinkle.
Yeah.
He had to go take a wee. Sucks getting old, don't it, Dan?
Oh my God.
What? So I can't remove a wheel. Is that the thing? I'm not allowed to remove a wheel.
Yeah, you start out without one.
Pretty much, I'm the car in the middle of the track just going in circles.
You get going beforehand, and you already take off a wheel or two.
Mm-hmm.
Or six.
Got to get gussied up for this whole situation now. Come on now. Talking about. Oh, we got a comment over here. The train still has wheels? ? Jason asked.
That is a good question. I don't think so.
And where are you, jackass? Get his ass in the
He just woke up.
It don't matter. I haven't woken up. I'm still here.
I'm in bed currently, so technically I exist.
Literally.
Me too. I am literally sitting on my bed right now. So how about that? See, the magic of Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Doing it big time around here. But the day is coming where we'll all be sitting in plush leather recliners, laid back, not giving a fuck, totally disavowing each other and like, I'm rich, bitch. Fuck you.
What the hell subject are you on now? I wasn't gone that long.
Where the hell did you go? Did you go pee-pee? You went pee-pee.
I had the warning of nature.
Yes.
The warning of nature, meaning you got 10 seconds or less if you want to piss in a toilet.
Other options are available.
I'm not sitting in my piss for you.
Remain online for other options.
I was thinking water a plant, maybe,
No, that's farther.
Although since I'm going to take a wheel off this fucking train with this one, true story, a friend of mine planted a bush outside of his house off to the side, and we all get together. Jen.
His name was Jack.
Oh, that was so good, Jen. You get
Dag
the cookie
nabbit.
for today.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Not sorry.
Yeah, be sure you wipe the frosting off. I'm just saying. But we had this plant that he had put out. It was supposed to grow to be a bush. Well, when we'd sit out on the deck playing PlayStation, we'd literally drag a TV and everything outside, sit on the deck, play PlayStation, get drunk as shit, have a good time. And we'd all go pee on this bush. And that summit grew faster than anything else that man had anywhere. So I'm telling you, there's some truth to it. If you can pee on a plant, you'll make that plant grow. I tell you.
Yeah,
Sure.
Raise of hands.
my husband pisses on a bush back in Arizona, and that thing's almost dead. So his shit must be acid.
Oh yeah. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for that. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It could also be that you're in Arizona.
And he
In
he
the
doesn't drink
desert.
any water.
That's
He literally drinks Mountain Dew 24/7. So like I'm pretty sure it's straight acid. I swear to God, he's like the alien.
No, it's a desert.
Acid from
He
blood.
overwatered it.
He overwatered it. It could be.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What have we done
I have
today?
relatives in Tucson.
Yeah.
Back then it was probably way less than it is for you now.
Well,
It was
South
like a lot more
Tucson-
desolate.
Yeah,
out
South
there.
Tucson is full of, depending on where you go, there is a ton of trash all over the damn place. It's pretty sad. And the 10 is just lined with lean-tos.
Really?
Yeah.
If I was
That's-
homeless, the desert is not where I would go and set up my tent.
Yeah, I didn't think in the summer 115, 120 degrees was like the best place to,
Well,
bed
just
up,
proof
but
that all
whatever.
the other states are getting rid of their idiots by putting them in your desert.
Actually, California, they're allowed on the streets over there.
Totally
Really?
unrelated.
You know
Yeah.
what they did over here in Texas, right? Up in Austin with the homeless?
Hmm.
Gave them tents and gave them the right to set up anywhere.
That's kind
Those-
of what they did in California. And
Really? And they didn't learn from that mistake because those guys were camped in
They're-
parking lots at the
Yep.
mall. I
Yep.
mean, they're in the way. They're everywhere.
Yep.
They're still trying to clean it up.
Yeah. Anyways, when I write, I do not listen to anything. I'm a psychopath, and it's not because I can't think. It's because sometimes I just forget to turn my music on.
Fair enough.
And
Okay,
sometimes I'll sit there and do everything from 90s R&B rap all the way to like the 70s Bee Gees and stuff like that. So I have a huge and wide gamut of everything. The only thing I do not listen to, oh, look at the puppers.
Puppy
Got a
dogs.
Pupper
doggo,
butts.
doggo.
Pupper butts.
It would
The
not
only
be
thing I
a
don't listen
podcast
to-
without an animal.
You goddamn right. Only thing I don't listen to is country, but I listen to hard rock, I listen to metal, I listen to a lot of different genres. So everything in between is there. Oh, hello, puppy.
You're the
Whoa.
puppy dogs.
I love
My
it,
mom said
puppy.
he got lonely, so I came outside.
Aw.
I'm glad
Well,
you did.
we are not complaining, not at all, because we love it when a pet shows up. And where the hell is my cat? He's
And it's
probably
even
in this.
funnier watching everybody start baby talking to the pet
Yeah.
that can't even hear them.
Oh,
Jeff and I are
baby.
just sitting here going, what the fuck?
To be fair, I couldn't see anything there. I could only see one screen at a time. So when Jen started baby talking to the
Oh.
dog, I thought, what is going on here?
Look
I'm
up in
sorry.
your look to your left. Do you see a little thing that's got like multiple boxes? Tap that and it'll go to collage mode. Where right now you're apparently in like flash screen to screen based on who's moving.
Mate, I don't do tech. I haven't got a clue. Hang on. I can see you, Jack. That'll do me for now. To be fair.
But yeah, there's a little thing because like I said, I can go to where now I just see Dan, but then you hit it again. It should be 9 little boxes up in the left-hand corner of your screen. You tap that, and all of a sudden we'll all be on the screen.
I'll probably end up leaving if I try that. Let's have a look. Hang on. No. Am I still there? No. I'm not
Okay,
going
now
to risk
you're-
it.
Nope,
It's fine.
sideways, which is
Am
awesome.
I sideways? Oh,
Yeah.
hang on.
He went,
See, Jack, this is what happens. You see what? Hang on.
yeah. This is fucking entertainment gold right here.
Yeah, it is.
I'll try and sort this out.
Good
as you were.
don't attempt this at home. We're trained professionals.
What a cutie.
I have gone sideways now.
A damn cat. I worry when I don't know where he's at.
See, now Jack's obsessing over the cat again.
Yeah. Well, if you had to live with this damn cat, you'd understand why.
I got what you're putting down, Dan.
Thank you, Jen.
It's like one of the funniest memes. One of the funniest memes I've seen lately was where somebody took a picture. They set a can in front of a statue of a cat that's looking down. And then the next picture, the can's on the ground. It's like, that's a fucking cat right there. They just smack shit just for the hell of doing it. They're assholes.
I like the way Jeff looks right now. He's just like, why am I letting him talk? Why is he still talking?
I don't know. He could have stopped.
We get it. We get it, Jack.
Anyway. So now who has a question?
I still got to do my music bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes, you do. See,
I write the silence, but I have a Epic Mayhem soundtrack, which is all music from the 40s and 30s. Because there's a certain cadence to it.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
Yeah, so I'll listen to it to kind of get my mind in that
mode.
To that, yeah, well, try to get that beat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right.
Well, and considering that you actually have written in Epic Mayhem times when there's a live band playing and they're playing music from that era, totally makes sense. And the thing about it, I finally listened to Jack the Bear by Duke Ellington not too long ago, and it's actually a really damn good song. All things considered, it's actually a really damn good song.
Oh, it's good. So the old big band swing. Yeah, those songs for the time rocked.
Mm-hmm. They did, and I think some of them still are even better music today than what that crap that they put out today.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather listen to most things from the
Don't
past
get me started.
than this shit that they call music today. I think it's garbage.
Get off my lawn.
Yes,
That's where we are. We're back in that mode.
exactly.
Yep.
I am old. Yep.
I grew up. I was a teenager in the 70s, man.
Me too.
Not
Great
me.
music.
I wasn't even a sperm yet.
Oh, damn. Welcome.
Listen here, little girl.
Well, along that line, then, okay, since we're we old farts over here talking about the old music we listen to, what are some bands that you listen to?
I always wear the Amity Affliction bracelet. That's what I always wear. It's an Australian alt heavy band.
Damien's nodding his head. I see that over there. You're familiar?
Yeah, I've seen them a few times. Really good band, yeah.
Yeah. I got cussed out by them on Twitter.
What?
Oh,
Nice. Hell yeah.
When I was like 14, I think. Yeah. And then Silverstein, Deftones.
Deftones. I love those guys.
Deftones. Yep.
Tool.
I like them. Yeah.
Pretty much
Tool,
anything in
same.
that area, alt
Okay.
rock.
Yeah. Well, you need to come over to this side because right here is
Still
where the-
Metallica. Yeah, I have a shirt. I mean,
Yeah, see, a lot of people get, it's always been, at least through my generation, where I know we're changing now, so that's going to change naturally as we go along. But it was always Elvis was the greatest. The Beatles were the greatest. To me, these guys right here are the greatest because they did stuff that nobody else was doing, at least not successfully at the time. And they're still doing it. They're the follow up to the Rolling Stones. I guess we won't
look
throw
who
them out there.
decided to show up.
Oh,
look at that.
looky.
Last
He looks
20
all
minutes
fresh
of
and
the
awake.
show, and he comes on like, oh, hello.
Listen, bitch.
Yeah, and he's drinking like he's been at it all morning instead
morning.
of sleeping.
There's an eagle. Got an eagle.
Yeah, all right. Fuck it. I'm just gonna take the abuse. I fucked up. I read the time wrong and I slept in. And all of you guys are cool. Jen, eat me.
Can't use that excuse. Poe's already used it.
And hold on. How many did I make that you missed? Go shove it right up your ass.
We're
And
panning
the war
around.
begins.
I'm gonna stir up the shit. I don't care if I'm only here for the last few minutes. Fuck it.
I was late because I thought we were doing it at 11 my time, and then I checked the page so I could share it on my Instagram story, and I was like, "You guys are live?"
Oh shit.
Yeah,
The train left already? Damn
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And
Yes, it did.
I'm
I
just
woke up and
amazed
saw the
that
notification.
I'm just amazed that Jason was actually able to chase the train down without just running out of breath.
I'm light on my feet for a fat kid.
No shit. Fucking right on top of it. Well, I mean, let's go ahead and drag you on into this whole thing. Do you have a topic you'd like to throw out there, or more specifically, if you want to, what's the kind of a band that you would listen to that you would use for inspiration while you're writing, or are you a listen in silence kind of guy?
Hold on. You excluded me from that question, but you're letting him in on it? Jack? I thought we were friends.
He just got here.
Fine.
Okay.
Go for it, Jason.
First.
And then we'll get you. You'll be the closer.
Ooh, Dungeon
get to-
Dan's butt hurt.
I think I gotta go take a shit.
He's gotta go cry.
Okay, call me out, Jen. Fine.
I mean, I don't
You
really have,
bitch, Dan.
really have a type. It's just typically like anything instrumental depends on my mood. I mean, my musical taste kind of goes all over the fucking place. So it could literally be anything. Either I'm going to listen to just typical classic rock, or, you know, some of the new stuff. I'm with Jen. Not a lot of it's much worth listening to. Sorry.
What about EDM? Do you like the EDM?
Do I look like I like EDM? Fuck.
I look like it too.
What is EDM?
Electronic dance music.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh my God, I just got horrible visions of Jason.
There is no such thing as a horrible vision of me. Thank you.
Oh, no, I've heard rumors.
Not for me.
Hey,
not
Dan.
Not
for
from
me.
Jen.
Never. No.
Not this time.
I still remember the beginnings of it. Tangerine Dream and
Yeah. Love Tangerine Jam. Even
who's
though
the
they're
other one?
assholes.
Kraftwerk.
All right. So now, Dungeon Dan, it's your turn.
I refuse to answer.
Fuck you.
You made that big old bitch fit. And now
I only did it because I thought it would be funny.
You've been 0 for 0 today on the funny.
I know. I'm off my game. I don't
You
know
really
what's going
are.
on.
I don't know. Go get high or something.
Right?
So I should do that.
I've actually done a good job of not doing that so far today. Not to say that there's coffee in that coffee cup, but
I just started.
I was gonna say I knew, but yeah, I knew you did.
I think I'll come back to life once we hit the dick jokes. I'll get my momentum. We should have done it from the beginning.
There's like
Oh yeah,
15 minutes.
do
left,
penises
dude.
excite you?
Mine does.
When you can find it.
Well, I searched and I put a tag on it. So
I guess
should be
then
able
it would
to spot
excite
it
him.
pretty within 10 minutes. I should be able to see it.
He's
Yeah.
got it. He's got a string hanging down his leg.
No. That's dangerous. Pull the string and I might lose what little is there.
there it is. I'm at the magnifying glass.
It is too early for this shit.
Dude, it is literally almost 2:00 in the afternoon.
This is my 6 a.m. Eat a dick.
Anytime's a good time to talk about the Angry Inch.
I'm surprised. Like, did he work anal leakage in here at any point already?
Not yet.
No,
We
not
left
yet.
it for you, and thank you very much.
I mean, you didn't have to leave it for me. I'm getting older. I mean,
He has his own
Makes
issues.
He understands.
yeah.
Investing in depends, are we?
Yep. Got a
Your
Walmart
shipment-
run coming
Your
today.
I was gonna say your shipment
Jeff,
should be here
I
today.
hate to disappoint you. I had a response to this, but it's the filing cabinet's a mess right now. I got nothing.
Right
I
now, the people at Facebook are scrambling to try to figure out how they can get us the hell off.
Stop
the air.
this!
They're just
Stop
like,
this
"Stop!"
now!
It's like a
We
scene
don't
in
have
Star
control
Trek.
over Zoom.
Yeah,
It's literally like a scene in Star Trek where they're getting hit and everybody's running around hitting buttons and everything, and it's like nothing's
look,
working.
after seeing how they tried to run meta, I really don't have any issues. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Pretty much wrecked the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to throw out the last topic?
I'm leaning Damien. I'm sure he's got something weird rocking around inside that head.
Looks like you're giving him too much credit.
You really
just
have.
went,
All that's up
"Fuck."
there is a monkey whacking the cymbals together. That's literally all I've done.
King, 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 king.
No, I will politely pass my topic on to somebody who can actually think of something to speak about, if there's anybody willing.
And if you weren't a guest, we would not let you get away for that.
Yeah, for real.
And your turn.
All right. Let's see.
Hard,
Carbon
isn't it,
angle
to think on the spot?
leakage, angry inch.
It's just gonna
Boy.
be horrible.
Why do
Already know.
weebles wobble, but they
Digging
don't
deep,
fall
Jack. This is
down?
going to be bad.
Oh,
God.
Have we
boy.
done butt nuggets yet?
No, we have not.
Okay.
And probably shouldn't, but I guess
Butt
we
nuggets. What are they exactly?
Eggs.
are. They are technically called
Eggs.
dingleberries. They are poop
Lentiform.
pods.
Ugh.
I mean, Jason, you just derailed it. It's like, oh no, that you get that when you eat eggs.
No.
Yeah,
You said butt nuggets, right?
Yeah.
he did.
You
say
heard
I
that.
thought
right.
I heard that right. That is what my kid has called eggs since she was 3 years old.
God,
What?
that makes sense.
She calls them farm fresh butt nuggets.
Let
And
me
I
just
lose my
say,
shit.
his daughter has said some of the craziest shit I have ever heard.
All right, that's my topic.
So-
Crazy
Wait.
shit Jason's daughter has said.
So
Good,
No.
good topic. Sounds like.
cage free butt nuggets. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, but now wait. Technically, aren't they coming from the badge and not the butt?
It's the cloaca, so it's both.
Oh,
Jack-
so we're
Jack-
mutate them.
And here's
For
our
the-
resident kook.
So
Keeper
Jack,
of
for the
odd
love-
knowledge.
For the love of all that
Birds-
is unholy, don't think about it too much. Damn.
birds and reptiles have cloacas, so the poop comes out the same spot that eggs would. And
I thought-
technically eggs that are unfertilized are just a chicken's period. So think about that when you have scrambled eggs.
This is why I wanted her on the damn show. Right here. Information we don't have.
I thought the Kalika was a dance.
Maybe
know,
the
one of
type
those-
of dances you do, Dan. Yeah.
They're like hopping around on legs, trying to shake something out.
But so I used to have chickens, and I was probably about 10, and one of our chickens got stuck technically. So they had an egg stuck. It was not formed all the way, and it just clogged up the area.
Mm.
So you can imagine who got stuck putting oily Q-tip in her butt.
Yeah.
Good times.
It
Hot
worked.
damn.
We got a new one. Oily Q-tip in the butt.
In the butt.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
We're
worked.
gonna
That's the
be
name
using
of
that.
my new band.
Like it made for an awkward day, but I'm convinced that chicken was smiling when it saw me.
It was a setup. Chicken's like, watch what I get that woman to do.
Woman, I was a child.
Can a chicken
Okay,
bite its
child.
lip?
And
actually
for, and for the rest of its life, the chicken would see her and go,
Those were good times.
Be over at the chicken bar talking to all of its friends, going, "You're not going to believe what happened that one day."
I'm going to apologize for derailing us a little bit, but Dan, where the hell were you actually going with butt nuggets?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
Wanted that
spewed it out to see what would
information out of-
happen,
Yeah.
and Poe picked it up and ran, or
Yep.
shit with it. I don't know. This is how you
I
do
lo-
it. You throw something
I-
out, let somebody else do the work.
Yep.
I do like that butt nuggets. Like, I think I'm going to use that for eggs from now on. I do like that.
Yeah, I have some
Oh.
over easy butt nuggets.
The waitress is gonna look at you and be like, "Excuse me."
Like my butt nugget runny, please.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, runny butt nuggets.
Hey, if you
He's
go
sorry.
to
Easy butt nugget.
hey, if you go to Waffle House at 2:00 in the morning and you ask for butt nuggets, they will probably serve them up to you.
Yes, they will.
Not the kind that you want though.
I was gonna
Exactly.
say, whose butt nuggets are we
Well,
talking
yeah,
about here?
Just be real careful if you say butt nuggets over hard.
Oh,
Like, Waffle House is its own thing. That place is no man's land. All right, after about 2 a.m.
yeah. You need to know how to fight if you go in there to go.
They do. We've all seen the chair catching video.
Hey, dude, I had an issue where there was a domestic violence broke out while I was sitting there having breakfast one morning at literally like 4 a.m. Like, literally, there's a dude like fighting his girlfriend right in front of the door, and they're banging against the window. It's like, what in the fuck? We're just trying to eat breakfast here, jackasses.
Yeah,
We
hold it
have-
down. I'm trying to eat my butt nugget plate.
Yeah.
My runny butt nuggets.
You're ruining this for us.
I was enjoying my runny butt nugget until you slammed your girlfriend's face up against the window.
Oh my god. Okay. Did somebody kill Damien?
I think he just left of his own
He probably
Hey,
ran.
choice.
The poor
Probably
guy
right.
probably ran.
There
Didn't
you
the
go.
last
Right.
time we had a
Nuggets,
guest
all
on, they
right.
left? They just stopped talking like partially through the last time I was on.
Oh boy.
Who is
Yeah.
that?
I
Huh?
don't remember who she was. The last guest that was on when I was on.
Oh,
Oh,
I
oh,
know.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh, shit. My damn brain just froze because I was actually texting with her fucking
Just like your
yesterday.
internet connection.
Yeah, that's pretty much how my brain works. It's like zzz, zzz, fucking freeze up at any given moment. But Angie Barton.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yep.
Started
Angie
talking
Barton.
about mukbang and she was just like, this is not my area.
Yeah, where does that title come from?
Mukbang. It's the act of eating on camera.
What?
Really?
There's
It's
an
a
actual
thing.
term for that.
Look
I
up
did
mean,
look. I did
I've
look it up.
seen I've seen
Look
the
up Mikado
ASMR
avocado.
or something. What?
avocado. Look him up.
Oh God.
She's gonna do it too, and she's gonna cuss you afterwards. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
now.
Jen, tell me how that goes because I'm not doing it.
I'm it's
And go
gonna
to like,
probably
images. Yeah.
Oh.
Mikado, avocado,
Nakado.
avocado.
Okay, now how do you spell the Nakato? Is it with a K
Oh,
or
I
a
don't
C?
need to. All I gotta do is put NIK.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh my Jesus God.
What? What? Describe.
Yes, spell.
Ugh.
Yep,
I
okay.
cannot.
Gotta be good.
Well, are they eating with CPAPs on?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fucking? Those are pretty big burgers.
It's funnier with her having the 3D goggles on.
Looking pretty interesting over there. Oh my God.
There's an idea.
That's a big boy. Oh, are they like, have they ever gone on an episode of My 600-Pound Life? They need to.
I think he disappeared. I think he's just gone off the internet now. But yeah.
What in the actual fuck is he like taking food out of that guy's mouth? With
There's
his
no-
mouth?
There's an idea for my book. That's
No, my God.
And if you go on the Books of Horror group, I asked like what people's fears and like with insects and stuff were, and I took
Yeah.
ideas from real
Yeah.
people.
Oh
So,
my
like,
Holy
God.
crap.
Maggots.
So now, if anybody ever wants to have an answer to the question of are writers insane?
We are.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, we are.
Jack,
Absolutely out of our fucking minds.
This
they're
is
just like
beyond
they're just like serial killers. They look like everybody else.
this is beyond ASMR.
Yeah.
This is way beyond that. This is literally you're just watching him stuff his face full of food.
Just
Okay,
tore-
what the fuck is ASMR?
It's where the pretty little Oriental girl sits there and eats all this seafood and Chinese food, and you hear her chewing.
And smacking her lips. And
Yes,
yeah.
ASMR.
They do it with like other stuff too. Like if they have the unboxing video.
Yes.
That bullshit. Yeah.
Yes. It's a noise thing. It has nothing to do with actually watching her do it. It's kind of watching her and
hearing it.
Noise. It's really weird. But yeah, look up ASMR.
I should start recording
as a species, we're not going to make it, are we?
We're not going to make it.
No.
And the first to go will be the Japanese.
Don't say that.
All I
We
gotta
need them
do,
for video games.
all I gotta do is say zombie ass.
What the fuck?
Exactly, Jack.
And
Exactly.
I'm gonna come down there.
Fucking actly.
Holy shit.
That's why I said, is he taking food out of that dude's mouth with his mouth?
Well, ain't
What
it
is
like
he
now?
doing?
Look, TMI moment. I used to do the thing with a girlfriend where we would pass bubble gum back
That's
and forth.
disgusting.
What?
I don't
I'm
know.
already,
I'm
I'm sucking her face. I mean,
Hey,
what the
you know
fuck
what?
is-
For some reason, yeah, exactly. For
Right
some
there with you,
reason,
Poe.
I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, okay, I understand that I kiss my husband and stuff like that, but to think of anything transferring between me and him.
Oh, it's a cool
solid-
skill, man.
How much
You know,
sharing
you
a
gotta,
toothbrush?
you gotta
Not
squeeze the
gonna
tongue.
I
touch
don't
that.
know. No one
Not
shares a
gonna
toothbrush.
touch
That's
that.
disgusting.
Not even if it's it's the last toothbrush on the planet.
I'll
There's
use
no
my
sharing.
motherfucking finger. I am not sharing a toothbrush with any motherfucker. No.
I'll use a dirty rag before that.
Yes.
But wait, the toothbrush is supposed to be clean because it's cleaning your damn teeth. So why can't
Yeah.
it be clean when you
Food
use it?
and bacteria in it though.
Well, it's still going to be food and bacteria in it, even if it's your own food and bacteria.
What
in
are
it.
they
It's-
wearing?
They're not wearing
CPAP machines.
They're shirtless.
You're gonna get us banned on Facebook, Jen.
Oh,
Thank
you. Know
you.
what?
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
I
have
brought
to
it up,
use
my
that
bad.
image.
It's
They're
a badge.
not
It's a badge of
naked.
honor.
They're in shorts.
They're in shorts. They're
Yeah.
wearing clothes.
Their
They're
titties
wearing
won't fall.
CPAP machines. I mean, they're not naked.
It's a normal day. Everybody
Don't
does
you
it.
go around eating your extra large McDonald's meal in a CPAP?
Sure.
Or is that just me? No. I don't have a CPAP. I'm just saying. But yeah,
Character
it's-
choice.
And thankfully, we only have 3 minutes left.
God.
Well, let's take this 3 minutes to do the thing that I like to do,
Oh,
which
Lord.
Don't
is
masturbate on camera.
I'm not watching.
okay. The second favorite thing I like to do, which is hype the living shit out of you guys. Let's start off with the master of ceremonies himself, Jeff Thompson. Where can everybody find you, dude?
Here,
Right,
the
Obviously.
Asylum of Fear,
right.
the great and powerful Zon. May it shine its light on us always.
He is so confused right now.
Where-
Somebody give him his meds.
It's nap time, dude. Fuck off.
He took his meds. That's the problem.
I just want to say, Damien said his phone died. He's just waiting for it to charge.
Aw,
Yeah.
poor
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
That's what I would say if I left too.
Well, he was in the bathroom, so maybe he was sparing us some horrible, terrible,
Taco Bell
awful
blowout.
things. Yeah,
Quite noisy.
can happen. Been there.
Ain't
done
no
that.
leakage.
Anal leakage.
Under high power.
Anyway,
Spray paint on
Power
stuff.
washer.
Explosive.
anyway,
Paint a
before
mural
we
on a
go,
wall.
before we go another hour torturing the masses, Jeffy, you got it all
Yes?
out there. You got it all out there. You everybody knows where you're at. We know where to find you. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Carry
All right.
on.
Jennifer Amato, you freaking brand new author. You fresh out the gate working on book 2, got book 1 out there, got
Yeah.
short story action going on.
Actually, and
What the hell?
guess what I got?
Looky.
That's my name.
It's right there.
It's right there.
It's on a freaking book.
Yeah, you can get the paperback now. It's available on Amazon. I am going to be doing a book signing March 28th at my friend's shop in Oregon, Ohio. And you can catch me on Jen Amato Author on Facebook. You can catch me at I think it's jenamatoauthor.net is my website, and which I do have to update. So sorry about that. You can catch me with These Crazy Cats. You can catch me on Written Undead podcast and more. I'm pretty much, pop me a line. I'll be starting a new podcast in the next couple weeks with our fearless leader, DJ Cooper. We will be reviewing books, and I'm having a hell of a time right now.
Okay, what is the name of that show?
I keep getting them mixed up, and I need to make sure that I get this down because I always mix up the first two. Is it Books, Brew, and Broads?
And how do I get on this show?
Yes, you're going to see it on this right there.
So I actually put out some feelers and had I got a couple people that are sending me books this week so that I can read them and review them. And I want a paper copy so that I can go, this book was awesome or this book was shit. And I think
if you say a book is shit, you have to put it in a pile that says toilet paper.
Well, I think what there is going to be something clever. Trust and believe this is going to be something clever where it's going to get flushed or something. It's we're going to probably go off of a cup rating system where we got, this is 4 mugs, this is 5 mugs, whatever. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I will, I'll hang out on a show that talks about, drinking coffee and books and 2 broads. So
You'll have something in that cup.
Yeah, speaking of which,
that is none of your business.
Dan and I have a show that basically bookends the Jen's
just the male version.
Yeah,
only better.
Ours is movies. It's called 2 Stone Bastards and a Bucket of Popcorn. And we'll be starting the same time they do. Plus, Monday on Battle Tested History, Scott Baker and I will be doing Watergate.
Oh,
nice.
That should be
interesting.
fun.
That'd be real interesting.
Yeah, I'm watching.
All right, Dungeon Dan, how the hell far have you gotten with your writing? Come on, dude. Seriously, give us something.
I've gotten quite a ways. The story went from I don't know what the fuck I'm writing to now I know exactly what I'm writing. It's flowing out pretty well. I have not been putting up batches intentionally because everybody's busy right now.
And
I'll put up batches for
habit.
you all. Well, I'll put out batches for you all later, but yeah, I've got to the point where I'm killing people now. And this story I didn't really think had that in it, but motherfuckers are dying.
There it is.
Cool.
Gotta kill people. Come on.
Yeah, I know it's not very novel, but no, it turned out to be a paranormal story after all.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
didn't start out that way. If any of you read the first 5 chapters that I set out, you didn't really know where it was going.
Right.
So yeah, I guess it turned into paranormal, and I didn't think I was going to be writing that.
So
Cool.
you've experienced what I've experienced. You think you're going to write a book, and then the book goes, "No, fuck you. I'm going to write myself, bitch."
The book is like, no, you're writing me. So
Yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty fascinating, really, this whole process. I don't write as often as the rest of you do. I do when I can. But like Jack, I'll be at work and an idea will hit me, and then I'll stop working and look something up on the internet, and then I'll have to erase that so they don't know that I was looking up that weird shit, stuff. And then I'll go home and start implementing it.
I am on many FBI lists. Just
Sure. Lots of people are.
You
I
there.
was
say
on
it.
that list prior to writing.
Mhm,
Looking up
for different
strange
reasons.
things.
yeah, totally different reasons, of course. So, Jason, are you writing anything right now? Ding dong.
Well, as you can see, I've changed venues.
I
So
see.
the notebook I was putting shit in is fucking somewhere around here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just still working on my little short stories. We'll see what it comes of it. I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to see how bad I am first.
Well, first cousin, 6 times removed, Alyanna Poe.
I was trying to think if you had it right. Yeah.
Yeah, I you saw I paused there for a second. I had
fingers crossed. It's like you got it wrong. I hope.
Yeah. There's your fresh eagle.
Thank you
Put
for
that in
the
your
eagle.
pack. Take
First
that away with you.
cousin, 6 times removed, so we share a grandpa. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Hey, as I've always said, even if you're just a leaf on the very far end of the tree, you're still part of the tree.
Well, he never
Does
had
not
kids.
matter.
And yeah, for those of you who are completely lost right now,
Right.
the relative she's talking about is Edgar Allan Poe.
We
I
ain't
hear
playing
applause.
around.
I can hear the
Right.
audience right now. They're just going nuts.
Yeah.
But now,
Or-
what do you have going on currently? And where can they find the stuff you've already done? Like beauties like these.
Yeah. So I've got 5 books out right now, which is Eden Void, and then 2 short story collections, and then Adam's Murder, which is also on my podcast. I'm hoping to do my podcast this year again. The ad money looks really nice. So but on my website, author alyannapoe.com. That was my sly way of correcting you too.
Yeah, thank you. Because I've been wrecked on the damn first name. Like it looks like Alyanna. It's Alyanna. So we got to pronounce the A
Aliens.
before the rest of it. So
Yeah,
we'll do that. Yeah.
I just go Poe. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, Al, Alyanna, whatever. Just no Ali or Ali or Anna or Anna. That's not
Any of it.
Sounds like
None of that.
stories for the next podcast.
none of that.
Hey.
But working on mukbang right now and the podcast, and then of course I added an ebook that I want to offer to my subscribers on my website. So I'm kind of just all over the place. But yeah, and then I do my videos on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and Facebook. That's where I post.
And those freaking videos are
They're so
absolutely
cute.
hysterical.
So cute.
I love them.
How do you manage to look surprised on every single one of those videos?
Did you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like getting into character. Like I'd like to cameo on my movies like Stephen King, but yeah.
Well,
That's
it's
cool.
like, I mean, with a little fake, where do you get the little fake mustache from? You have to order that from
I was
somebody.
gonna say Amazon has
Amazon.
everything.
right there.
Get a bag full.
I bought
Hey,
like,
I'll tell you what,
tiny-
would it be weird if I like shaved mine off and then like put it in a Ziploc bag and send it to you and then you could like make it into a
Yes.
mustache?
You don't even need to answer. Yes.
That's totally demonology.
That would be
dude.
really fucking weird.
you know
I
what?
mean, unless you can send it to me and I'll do some magic for it, but
So I don't know if you guys know, but my hair used to be past my ass. So and now it's like short. But I still have about over a foot of my hair in a paper bag on my bookshelf that I could do that with. Yeah.
yeah,
I am not totally weird then. At least
but
I'm
it's
not
her
alone
hair.
then.
It's my
It's her
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
Dude,
her own
what you
hair.
said was totally
That's the
weird.
difference. Creep
Well,
weirdo.
if I give her my mustache, that makes her mustache.
It's
Just
still
But like
saying.
your hair would be on my lip.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who knows where that hair's been? Oh,
Leave
wait.
it up to
No.
Jack. Leave it up to Jack to find the one thing that like over half of us find a little unsettling. Leave it to Jack. You
Oh,
sick
Is this your
God.
way of offering a mustache ride? Is that what this is? Fucking Jack.
I hate me sometimes. Well, Jeff, I'm going to thankfully
No, you cannot escape your own. What are
What?
you doing?
Jack,
How's your writing going?
Jack
What?
is now
Um
an official author.
Yes, he is.
Yay.
So
Yay.
tell us what you're out working on, Jack.
Okay, fine. I'm working on like 600 different freaking things at once because this stupid brain of mine has went, "Ooh, we get a new toy to play with," and so I'm
Shut up,
freaking
Jen.
going stupid with all that. I call that. Oh,
Don't change subject.
Yep, don't change subject.
I'm sorry.
No, no,
there's a
This is a
doggy.
demonstration of all
Okay.
the things why he can't get it all done. Oh, hey, squirrel.
But no, I'm working on finishing up a bloody Bigfoot story that I'm going to finish when I go see Richard first weekend of March. So that's close. We'll get that done. I wrote the prologue. I still can't believe I get to say that out loud. I wrote the prologue for Epic Mayhem 4, which is pretty fucking cool because I love that series so much. I have written a short story where I was given a set of rules. Shit, I ain't got to turn to the page right now, but red ball gown, lantern, hairless cat,
Finger, ear,
and
To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird. I worked all those into a short story where my cat Domino gets to play, and was pretty freaking cool to get to do that. And now I'm writing a short story for a magazine that's going to be coming out here real soon called With Malice. And I'm writing a story about a we'll just call it what it is. It's kind of a spinoff of Jen and another person. And I haven't even told y'all about that yet. So yeah, that story changed a lot since the last time I told y'all about it. And that's going to be completely off the fucking rails. So basically, you assholes have done to me what zombies do to regular people. You bit me, and now I am one of you, and I am totally freaked out by it, but loving every freaking second of it. So anybody out there that's ever thought about writing something,
just do
first off, do it. But second off, have a second set of eyes to look at it, because you will think you wrote something that looks so good, and then you'll find out no. So
the trick is finding somebody who respects you enough to tell you the truth.
Damn
but
right.
Likes you enough not to be a dick about it.
Damn Skippy. And that's why.
So why'd you give me your work?
I was going to ask the same question.
Yes.
Jen.
What?
I'll throw them in there just for the hell of it.
We all love you, Jen, but sometimes you're just an insufferable twat.
Well, you know, I die or I'm killing people. I'm an insufferable bitch in a lot of these books, so it must be true.
I mean, I did tear her in half in one of the books I wrote.
Yeah, in one of his shorts.
But
yeah,
I made her a main character.
He made me an icon.
And a hero.
Yes.
Who constantly wants to shoot me.
Yes. Well, I mean, in
I
all
can
honesty,
understand
you deserve
that.
it. You deserve
that
it.
didn't go to her head or anything.
I wanted to shoot people before. What's changed?
There is that.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we are 13 minutes over the 2-hour mark, because let's just face it, we're having fun hanging out, being here with everybody. Jeffy, you want to take us home, bro?
All right, folks. Thank you very much for showing up. Tim, the comment ninja, again. Good to have you back. Good to see Damien again.
Oh, where'd my phone go?
Alyanna, thank you for showing up. We apologize if we traumatized you in any way.
I'm not sorry.
Ain't taking none of it back. Mary Rourke, I saw she's out there watching Clark Morris, who is a self-professed fan of mine, so I'll take it. I got one. I've at least got one. I'll take it.
Is he paid?
Probably.
Well, I did buy him a pizza once, so you know.
All right. So, anyway, until next time, 2 weeks from now,
at our normal time.
We have a normal time?
Not really.
I don't even know anymore.
Not.
I don't even know anymore.
I got here late.
Hey, rebranding is a bitch.
I was late as well. So
fashionably late.
Again, my fault.
Hey, I asked Jeff. He sent me the link and I was like, is it 11 my time? Right? And then nothing. Silence.
Oh, then it's Jeff's fault. Holy shit, I'm free.
No. We took a vote, Jack. You are and were and will continue to be the designated asshole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck it, I'll take it. I don't care.
Well, you're good at it.
Get us the hell out of here. I'm getting hungry, damn it.
Oh my God. Did anybody see Nick Plumridge's comment?
No,
No, hang on.
we're not privileged to see that.
Idea
I
for
did-
a show: 2 girls, 1 cup on ice.
Oh,
God.
I'm going to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Hard
Same.
pass.
No thanks.
Hard pass.
As the only as the second female here. No thanks.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
As,
saw it once,
yeah, no.
never again.
No.
Can't forget
I
it.
heard about it. No, thank
Yep, you don't do it.
It's like watching a soft serve ice cream machine.
Just,
where
hey,
it wasn't a-
please stop.
Okay.
Please stop.
Okay,
I
what-
got PTSD from that whole thing.
I should have already said goodbye.
Yeah.
You should have. You
And
absolutely.
so I now will. See you folks in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.